Tell you a story about me and you. Out on the water, surrounded by the blue. They scream that only I'll be saved. They toss off the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll tell you a story about you and me. Stuck on the water, the waves are getting deep. They scream that only I can breathe. They toss out the mask, but it's a little out of reach. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. There isn't any more to say. If you're not with me, I'd rather not be saved. There's no decision to be made. If you're not with me, I'll just let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away.
Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm Winter, and it is January 30th of 2024. Thank you guys for being here so early. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far, and hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. Today, we're playing StarCraft with commentary. Thank you, Mr. Loopy, for 39 months. I'm glad you still enjoy since we last here to Moko. Tragic weather. A Lambda core. Glad you still enjoy. We're casting the FSL Finals, which is a fancy way of saying Family StarCraft League. Because, as you know, I like to support good games for the fans. Not necessarily always the best, highest skilled, but instead the most entertaining. So, that's what we're doing today. A league for the people, by the people.
After all that happened, transgender pride.
Glad you still enjoy. Yes, all that happened, which is a lot of StarCraft with a lot of commentary. Yes, we're starting incredibly soon, believe it or not.
Oh, good. Now I have your attention.
Utla.
As fun as that is, what we do have is the official start. Wait, actually, that's just KJ's intro. How exciting. Wait, that's me-ish. That's not me. This is me. Not even sure what I expected.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FSL. The FSL is the fun StarCraft league. We just finished up with our 7th season. 8th season coming up. If you're interested, please reach out for us. This league started as the Family StarCraft League, and it was organized by Psystorm Gaming specifically as a nice, friendly place for various family members and then eventually friends as well to get the hang of competing. And then we started opening it up. I was one of the people who came in later. I'm currently working as the commissioner. I go by the name Hyper Turtle. If you know that name, it's probably because you remember me asking a lot of questions on the Pylon show.
He has a pylon.
But for FSL, we have Code B for
I
the
think
lower
I have
level
that.
players, our
Oh, it
bronze and
lights up.
silvers. Code A, which is what we'll be doing a show match on shortly, is our gold and platinum experts. And then we got our high level players in Code S. And we also, for a long time, have had special 2v2 leagues as well.
I'm
So
more
tonight,
excited
we
for
have
the
a very
2v2.
special guest, Winter. He's going to be doing the casting. Will I do the introductions? So first of all, I'd like to bring in two longtime players here, Cyan
Hey, it's me.
and Little Reaper. These are
Went-
both players heavily involved with Psystorm Gaming and with a lot of family members who competed here. All right, Cyan. First question on everybody's mind. Are you a Chinese professional player that they've read about?
No, I am not the
I
Chinese
saw it.
professional
I saw it on the list. I'm like, that doesn't seem fair. I don't think he's platinum.
I actually had the name
Something not
long before he
hypothetical.
did. He's just a lot better at the game than me.
Yeah. Sometimes
So
all
it
that's
is
gonna happen.
not.
Tell us just briefly about your history with FSL and your families too, because you've got plenty of people who have played.
Yeah, so
I feel
I
underdressed
started
compared to
in
Little Reaper.
Season 3, roughly, when everything kind of switched over to more of a friends league more than anything. My wife played a couple seasons, and my daughter and son, who are
Classic
13 and
mistake.
15,
There's no
have
way
also
he's
played
practicing.
in the FSL as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they might be
and
practicing.
your son, as young as he is, does hold at least one win over me. Speaking of little guys who like to clobber people 3 times their age, welcome, Little Reaper.
Hello.
Your family is also very involved in this, right?
Yes, very.
Yep. Your father,
Wait,
2 of your
wait.
brothers, right? Who we'll
Yeah.
be seeing later.
There's someone behind
Yes.
him.
All right.
Wait a
so
second.
I love the bow tie.
Thank you.
Absolutely do.
I don't think that's
And,
Hyper Turtle. It's a different shirt.
As cute as he looks, this guy's a monster. I don't think there's many people in the FSL as merciless as you. And people are going to think I'm just joking, but we're going
He
to
named
we're about to
himself
see you in
after
action.
Reaper.
Both of you are playing as Protoss, right?
Well, he's Protoss,
Yes.
though.
That's
Well, then
Alright.
again, Raynor is a
So we're going to be
Zerg,
playing a
so...
best of 3, starting with Royal Blood. Then next up is going to be Altitude. And if it
Raynor
goes the
also
distance,
named
we'll be
himself at a
finishing up
young
on
age
Dresden.
and misspelled the
Alright,
character
I'm
because he's
going to
Italian.
get things
So
started, and we are going to
we even did
pass
map
this
vetoes.
stream over to our friend, the angry coach himself, Winter.
Are we passing it over to me? I didn't know if we're... I'm... So, for those... Since I was a little late on doing the introducing, but they're doing this whole production setup, and I was like, oh my god, that seems like a lot. I don't know if I can do that. They're like, we'll do it. I'm like, oh my god. Very impressed, though somewhat abrupt. You might not be used to the sheer level of production quality. It appears that we're going to see all the games here, even the introductions. Little Reaper versus Cyan. I think we all know who the favorite is for the fans, and just in general. The wannabe professional player. Yes, he may have had the name well before the professional Protoss player, but which one of them has qualified for more ESL championships? I rest my case. Is this... Oh, it was me. I am the problem here. Okay, and now... Oh my god. Might I recommend those observing on the stream to turn up the game sounds like 90%.
Little Reaper.
Oh my god. I think Harstom's got competition, alright? I think he wears the captain's hat better.
He says turn up the game sound.
Yes, you see... Probably the sound effects tab, as opposed to the master sounds, which won't have as dramatic an effect. But otherwise, Protoss versus Protoss is everyone's favorite matchup. And honestly, I think these players are going to have a lot more intuitive take on the Protoss versus Protoss matchup than any boring professional you might come across. Because a lot of professional players have these build orders that are figured out. They know exactly what they want to do, and they're wrong, in my opinion. What they should be doing is whatever they want to do, because that usually works out better in your average. I'm gonna turn it up on this end, and let's see. What is the channel?
Oh,
Yes,
good.
thank you, Brian.
Now I have your attention.
Been a while, glad to be back.
This is KJ, Twitch.tv, if you want to watch directly, if you want to ignore me. which, you know, is fair, but I don't know why you're here, but I'm writing down the stream link because it looks like we got a bit of a macro start. We're doing it live.
Resubscription.
Thank you,
confirmed.
Wandering
Automatically
Archificer as well. Oh, the hidden probe. Little Reaper here, a bit of a macro player himself, able to handle 2 bases. He's not grown up, doesn't have time to ladder, has, I believe, a wife and a daughter who both play StarCraft. All right, that means Cyan here. He's splitting his attention. Multitasking, maybe in real life, but Little Reaper is laser focused on having this solid early game opener.
Rewarded.
All right, no, the sound effects tab. It's like halfway down the page. That one actually matters a lot more. Adept Glaives. Only one Adept gets in. Little Reaper able to get the first initial damage done to the probes. Emotional damage, and look how excited he is about it. He's able to get any sort of damage done. Cyan, on the other hand, the grizzled veteran, has lost a lot of probes to Reapers before, and I'm sure he will again. All right, now, the return fire. 2 Adepts coming in. The most dangerous unit. Oh, what a block! Shut at the door. Unfortunately, there are probes on the other side, but he gets the battery block on the top of the ramp. I truly didn't expect that, but outplayed right now. Oh, we even got some music, the Terran music for... Wow, crazy battery block there. Little Reaper even gets the cancel off. Though a bit of a risky play. Finishes the battery. He's got the probe on the high ground. Alright, the drama continues. I'm already rooting for it. I can't believe he actually did the battery block there. There's some pro games where pros... Like Hero, not a chance. Little Reaper, many chances. Okay, where does this leave us? A smattering of Twilight Council upgrades here. We have an Immortal on the way for Cyan. Probably not acknowledging the Glaive Adepts. Didn't Little Reaper go for Glaive Adepts? Not for a timing, just because he understands that Adepts are one of the most underutilized unit. Now, of course, he's not building any Adepts. But he's got him in reserve, so that's what's important. All right, is this live? It's absolutely live. As you can tell, the concentration. Little Reaper reminded me of Little Creator here with the intensity. Honestly, that is by far the most. Oh, we're there. We got it. Nope, nope, nope. Sound effects. Nope, nope, nope. So close. Ah, halfway down the page. All right, I'm about to go screenshot. Okay, one moment. I gotta go into Paint and screenshot real quick. Yeah, and send a log. There you go. I think we'll get it this time around. And then we'll be able to enjoy the intensity of this match the way it was meant to be enjoyed. That observer sees everything. He sees a bunch of charts. The production tab's pretty close here. But a whole lot of I don't think those are blink stalkers. The worker counts are pretty even. We got 48 to 47. Little Reaper already got a third base, setting up a War Prism adept play. No. Come on. There you go. Yeah. There it is. Oh my god. Little Reaper just did a huge facepalm. I have no idea what happened. But he's like, the monitor's moving. There's a lot going on. Cyan, on the other hand, average StarCraft player, has absolutely no interest in what's going on in this fight and will suffer. Look at that micro. Juggling the adepts, cuts through the zealots, and Little Reaper. More than enough. He has the built-in counter to the charge slots. Gonna target fire the Immortals. Juggles the adepts over the top. Maybe a bit ambitious, but young players always so aggressive. And in this case, maybe too aggressive. The charge slots and the Immortals are just too much. But he gets up in his grill. The shield battery overcharge will save Cyan this time around. Alright. The Zealot warping back at home. The probe pull reaction time. Very good. Colossus on the way. Charge in production for Little Reaper. Cyan, on the other hand, is... he's microing these charge lots. One, they'll expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. Charge about to finish Little Reaper. His monitor, 16 inches wide, which means when you're sitting that close to it... I'd love to see the APMs for a couple moments as well. Wow, what a gateway wall. Cyan just trying to block out his third base. Little Reaper on 58 workers, still got a 15 supply lead. Getting Colossi, which not bad, not a bad choice against Little Reaper at 180 APM. Approaching my Protoss at this stage, so this is not a good sign for me overall. But clearly, Little Reaper just getting started. Meanwhile, Cyan a bit more of a methodical play style. The reaction time is top-notch. Those probes have escaped every one of these charge lot pokes. Alright, 2 more robos on the way. Little Reaper up 30 supply. The probes actually split between the bases. The army taking an odd pathing. I now realize that indeed we are on some vintage maps here with Royal Blood, finding this very very aesthetically pleasing gateway wall. But is it going to be helpful for his charge lots up against the Colossi? I'm not sure. The force fields could be very effective. Juggles back or the dephases the prism. The charge lot's having a tough time getting around here. Splits off a couple to buy some time. Gonna target the pylons. Probably a smart move in this case. And Cyan is actually supply blocked. This will depower. Cyan clearly devastated by these losses here. And as you can see. And just the anguish written over his face is palpable. Meanwhile, Little Reaper trying to chase down the Colossi, easily distracted. We all know that. And the Immortals close enough, might be able to target down one. Gets one. The Sentry's helping out. Charge lots get into the natural. The other Colossus taken down by the Immortals, but they're dangerously close. There's no counter damage. A warping of charge lots. Looks like Cyan. No, another Colossus. Going to be targeted. Little Reaper. He has 33 probes. He's still building probes. That's some diligence. I appreciate that. During all this. And Little Reaper just takes it. With a pretty convincing victory in Game 1. Ah, yes. Somehow we're in 2011 and 2077 at the same time. That's what we're... That is, makes sense. Alright. They'll never stop you. Cyan. Just, I don't know if he'll ever emotionally recover from that match. But Little Reaper, able to hold it together. Honestly, between the battery block, the prism micro, there were a few of your little gold league things. I think Cyan just, honestly, the aggression from Little Reaper, just too much. It wasn't a multi-pronged all-in or anything like that, but he just put so much together and didn't take any damage. Alright. Going into game 2 on altitude. We're still living on the... Was it 6 or 7? Either way. Use the FSL command to get... Well, I don't know if you'll be able to take these nerds, but Little Reaper even faster on the GLHF here. It feels like a bit of bias casting, but...
Little Reaper.
He was half his age when we did that introduction, alright? Actually, I'm not sure how old he is. But remember, Raynor started playing SC2 at the age of 8. So... I present to you your 2026 world champion. Alright. It's PvP. Give him the cheese, Cyan. I think it's time for like a Dark Templar rush. Maybe a proxy Stargate. You gotta... It's Protoss versus Protoss. That last game was far too macro for my taste. He's 10? Alright, well, washed up then. Okay, already too late. He's both play. Wow, he's gonna block his base. Oh no, loses the probe. A devastating loss. Okay, not really. And also 10 years, just in case Little Reaper watches this and decides to have a lifelong vendetta and will probably outlive me. Almost certainly. Not washed up, actually incredibly impressive and looks really good. Cyan, on the other hand, gotta step it up. Alright. I know these young guns with their fancy micro and their sick reaction times, they're strong. Okay. But a solid cheese and a well thought out build order is still enough. If it's enough to beat Clem, it's enough to beat Little Reaper. Alright, Max Pack's just DT rushes and half his game. Well, not really DT rushes, but the idea's there. The DTs are a very relevant part. Alright, 2 Adepts. A potentially game-ending amount of Adepts. They get in. He's just gonna fight. 2 Adepts. Micro's back. And now Little Reaper walled his base off. He understands the danger. And now, 4 probes. Micro's away. The Adept's dodging, get in between the mineral line on hold position, cancels the shades. And, well, this could be reaching quite a quick conclusion here. Oh, yes. Oh, well, isn't that a fun fact? I didn't even think about that, making me feel old. Yeah, Little Reaper is younger than StarCraft 2. You were losing in the Diamond League before Little Reaper was born, more than likely. So, yeah, that seems like about that. A single Oracle on the other side. The probes are pulled, maybe a little... He's saving the probes with the prism! I mean, it's not exactly working, but the idea is there. Oh, well, the Oracle's getting a lot of damage. This is the PV... So, Cyan has 2 workers left, which is not enough. And he loses the Oracle. It's a devastation here. That is about that. A decisive victory. Well, it is Protoss versus Protoss, so... Yeah, it's bad. 28 to 4 workers is why he's juggling stalkers into the main. Just gonna go for quite an optimistic base trade as Cyan. Comes back to the main. Well. Juggles into the prism, gets out. More survivability on Little Reaper's prisms than Heroes. Oh, here come the just in case it wasn't clear I was going all in. He's bringing 3/4 of his economy with the stalkers. Scaling up that gateway production onto full 2 bases. $55 to $16 supply is quite a disparity. So... we'll see. It's very likely probes. Yeah, he pulls the probes. Little Reaper with a quick recall. Wow, the reaction time is just... He was already recalling as he was pulling the probes. GG. 2-0. That's essentially what happened there, indeed. Little Reaper with a comfortable 2-0 victory.
All right, Little Reaper, congratulations.
Thanks.
Big question that came up. How old are you?
10.
Okay. How old are you going to be when you retire from StarCraft?
I don't know.
It's going to be a while, right?
Yeah.
All right. And, you know, Cyan, well done. Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
just loving it.
You know, isn't that the epitome? You know, working, raising families, and losing to these kids. But I gotta say, it helps to have all that knowledge.
This is why when people say,
Reaper,
"Oh, look at that kid, he's trash
before we
talking."
move on to the next match.
Not really.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
Anything to
Alright,
shout
so
out?
we
Nope,
are
I
gonna
got
get our
practice to
next
do.
Players in. Just gonna take a moment. But yeah, thank you both.
Enjoy. Thank you, Winter.
You bet.
Thank you for playing.
Now, we might be doing a free-for-all a little bit later.
I
so
think we might end up having
We're getting
time
one
for
of
the
other
free-for-all
players
at
in.
this rate.
Just making sure Dark Menace can be ready. We're actually going to be seeing two brothers of
Two
Little
brothers.
Reaper taking each other on. One of them is Neutrophil, who was 3rd place this last season, Season 7. Dark Menace got 1st place this season, but Don't underestimate Neutrophil. He's gotten 3 first places. They are Code S. We also have kind of added a Code S plus just to divide things up a little bit.
They've gotten too good.
Balance things out.
Neutrophil versus Dark
Menace. Make
Menace.
sure that we've got
Sounds like a
Dark Menace in the chat.
an odd, like, interdimensional
just
cable
look.
pharmacy advertisement versus
We stuck with the same
everyone's
maps throughout
favorite 8-year-old Star
rather
Wars
than
name.
change them when the ladder changed.
Okay, let's
this
guess.
Is gonna be Dragon Scales, then Grusven, and then if it goes to the third,
Dark Menace better
Royal
be
Blood.
Zerg, of course.
Another thing I want to note about these two players: not only have they played against each other quite a bit, they also have won our 2v2 championship as a team, and they've teamed with plenty of
So
other
this
people
is
as well.
essentially the Dark versus Hero. Well, Dark versus Hero are not brothers, but at this point, I feel like they might as well be.
Fighting them in the lobby.
Especially with how much they play each other.
Well, we're waiting.
They
I'm
also
gonna
won
bring
the 2v2
Neutrophil in.
champion.
Neutrophil, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I was just talking about, you've got quite the history with the FSL. What is it? Have you gotten 3 Kodos championships or even more?
I think it's 3.
Yeah, I think so too. I was trying to do the math earlier. It's a little bit tricky since some of the documentation's a little bit before.
Just say it. Just
And
say
then,
3. Just go with
yeah,
3.
You made 3rd place this time, and also, you got 2nd place in 2v2 alongside Deepu, right?
That's correct.
So yep, just tell. Actually, you've got a lot of stuff to tell us. There's FSL, but there's also, your big family in Psystorm. Just, in 30 seconds, could you sum up your life story?
Some of your
sure.
life story. 30 seconds. Go.
I
TikTok.
think I've been playing this game since I was 4, and that was when StarCraft 1 was
4?
still out.
Mm-hmm.
My family's always been
When
into
StarCraft
StarCraft. They've
1
always
was
been
still
holding
out.
LAN games, and we've always just been playing together, team games and everything.
Okay. Older than
So
Little
I think
Reaper.
we started the
I got it.
tournament maybe 5 years ago now, and we've just kind of been running these different seasons of FSL, and it's been fun to play with family, friends, and just people outside. So it's cool.
Yeah, family,
Including-
friends, and fun. There's all kinds of very nice things that
I will say the first person to have a
but
true
yep,
gamer
also puts
webcam.
you guys right in between the ESL and the GSL. Okay, and here is Dark Menace, lifetime rival. Which one of you's older?
I'm older.
You are older. All right, you're just starting college, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in my dorm right now.
Has it affected your MMR much?
Yeah, because I think it's just slowly going down now.
All right, Dark Menace, your MMR has been going up, though, right? You are our Season 7 champion. You beat Harus.
He's
right
the
at
camera
Grand
of a
Finals
GSL
with
champ,
Kodos
I agree.
Plus.
He's got dark in the
your brother,
name,
Little
so
Reaper, a man of little words, but yeah, definitely welcome. You guys are, the creme de la creme. You're at the top of Kodos for FSL, so we really want to show just what you're capable of. And we are going to be starting out, let's see, with Dragon Scales. I'm going to get you into lobby right now. Because anytime
I've revised my statement. I think
I
Neutrophil.
tend to be the ado.
Is he a
I've been doing a
random
lot
player?
of casting, and I've learned a lot about casting.
Dark Menace
too
is
this
Zerg,
season,
of course.
and it's been- well, I mean, sounds cliche, but it's been a treat watching the two of you grow up. So I'm going to move you both into separate lobbies, and we're going to get into some hardcore gaming.
Good luck.
GLHF.
Yes, we picked the generic maps from the previous map pool.
Okay, Freedom, go ahead into the lobby.
I don't think you can block his face from here. Lifelong goal, though. I will say, I thought that, like, the part of the bed with, like, a bag on it was another person for a moment in the background. And I'm still not 100% convinced it's not, but then the perspective kind of came together. You just take off a watch or something? Meanwhile, Dark Menace, he was born in the dark. Turning the lights on hurts his eyes because he usually plays at night so he can watch GSL.
You're watching FSL Season
No, I'm sorry, FSL. It looks like Neutrophil is talking to someone. Protoss is the pick. So, not a mirror matchup this time around. Two brothers. Neutrophil versus Dark Menace. Oh my god, the webcam just really tying it all together, I think.
Dark Menace.
Nothing says intimidation like a plaid hoodie. That is honestly the best intro yet. Little Reaper was good, but we still have an opportunity.
Neutrophil.
Pretty good, pretty good. Not as committed though. All right. Heading into Dragon Scales, which let me put my caster hat on for a moment. Is a map. Moving on. Protoss versus Zerg. The drama of whether or not... Okay, he's not going to block with the probe. The mind games. Maybe he was thinking about it. Looks like Neutrophil is actively commentating his games right now. Whereas Dark Menace is laser focused on his build. I don't know, maybe there's someone in his dorm. Alright, trying to figure out what StarCraft 2 is. People still play that? What's wrong with you? How old are you? You're not 35. How do you know what StarCraft is? How do I know what StarCraft? It looks like he's got the wall off. Actually, well, we'll find out. Not sure if that's the perfect setup there, but... We're expecting, maybe not perfection, but drama. I wouldn't put it past Dark Menace if he's anything like his namesake, which I'm assuming is Dark. And even if it's not, I'm still giving him credit for. He builds 20 Zerglings and gets them in at the very wrong time. 2 games in a row, and the series is over in 8 minutes. We will see, though. Gateways. Oh, second gate. No Stargate from Neutrophil. Really bucking convention here. As you all know, the Stargate is an obligatory follow-up to your customary Protoss versus Zerg opener. We could probably go back to the production tab. Eventually. As well. I think we need to tab back into the game on top of that. Otherwise, the FPS is tanking. Yes, this reminds me of the Wings of Liberty day. What are we watching? The FSL. So you can use the FSL command in the chat. The Family StarCraft League. This is brother against brother, who are also together 2v2 champions. 2 adepts again. The menace of society, Protoss and Zerg, but not Terran, because Terrans don't get 2-shot by adepts, because that would be annoying. Alike. They're on the way. We got a full drone and a Phoenix. So we did end up with the star. Not getting too crazy there. Cancels the shades. Waiting for his moment. Dark Menace. Dropping creep right in the face of the adepts. A bold move. Also considered rude in many cultures. But Neutrophil does have his third base in the way. On the way, not in the way. Robotics facility and charge behind. Gonna use that Phoenix now. Does Dark Menace recognize the severe lack of yes? I feel like that Zealot is more emotionally holding the door than actually doing so. I'm reasonably sure Zerglings could get by, but we're gonna find out right here. Well, if the Zealot just walks out. No, well, it holds now. More Zealot. Okay. Alright, dealt with. The Zerglings are shut down. Rotorn on the way. Hydra is done as well. 4 Adepts into the third. Actually cancel the Shade. Zerglings popping out now, but that should be enough. 2 drones down. The Zerglings trying to surround. And actually gets 2 Adepts out. So slippery. Winter, I need coaching. If I'm opening with Hellions in BC, I see roaches, but wait, what's the best I can do? I think you may have issues with your timing based on the fact you're asking me for coaching in the middle of a match I'm casting. So maybe work on that. Meanwhile, the Adepts. Enough to hold the line. 58 to 51 workers. Charge. 10 seconds out. But Hydralisks, quite early on, relatively low economy, but probably a solid option against this heavy gateway style. But you know my games are more interesting? Average Terran in a nutshell. I have no social skills, and also my games are the best. But thankfully, we haven't had any Terrans here to cast today, which is why we're able to interact with them. Meanwhile, Tempa Archives on the way. Oh, Phoenix is knocking out some more. Dark Menace actually supply blocked, but the Phoenix is there. 107 to 89 supply. Now, with Storm, so at this point, Neutrophil, he's just decided I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. He's got Charge, he's got the War Prism, he's got Phoenix, he's all over the place here. Dark Menace, still focused on those Hydralisks, and they're gonna pay off to take out some of these Phoenixes here. We have Zergling. Oh, I knew. Well, finally. How the turntables have turned. The Zerglings get in. Dark Menace now menacing the mineral lines. And at the same time, there's 6 probes dying. I believe he got some Zerglings into the third. But at the end of the day, honestly, mostly emotional damage with that Zealot. When it comes down to the wall off at the natural, when you misplace your pylon, you just kind of sit there, and if you notice it too late, you just sigh and hope they don't do too much damage because of it. And usually, they will, but that's just how it is. It's part of the Protoss experience. Oh, the War Prism in the main, the Hydra's in position, but not quite reacting. They're trying to chase down the Phoenixes. We'll get a couple of Storm done. Picks up a couple Phoenixes, chasing them down. Neutrophil on the attack here. And the Zealots on everything. Everything coming back. War Prism gets out. And the hatchery is taken down. Well, the Storm... He held on to it right up until they closed in, but didn't actually kill very many of the Baneling. And Baneling speed is about to complete, and Dark Menace is on the attack. He's looking for vengeance. I don't know how many Storms are left over here. Doesn't really look like any. The Baneling's rolling in. The Zealot's just evaporating. The Hydras. The base is gone. 1-1 about to complete, but it's too late for Neutrophil. Dark Menace, 65 workers apiece. We have +2/+2 on the way for the Protoss. Currently, Dark Menace doesn't believe in upgrades, but he finally decides to try it out. 1/1 in production alongside the Hive.
I return to serve.
Second Stargate is certainly a choice, and there we go. The Fleet Beacon. As Neutrophil has had enough of this going back and forth, is heading up towards the carriers. Meanwhile, Hive, Lurker Den. Yeah, double Stargate. So the timer is now on Dark Menace. Whether or not he can get the critical damage done before the carriers arrive, or he ends up crumbling or spending far too much on the attack. Of course, Lurkers are also an existential threat, especially to Protoss. 4 more probes down. The Banelings looking for targets and finding surprisingly few. Changeling. Oh, the Baneling. Okay, the Banelings just left. Save them for... We have so much to live for, like dying more profitably. Zealots, boxed out, pulls back, intensity. Both players clearly living up to their names. 3 carriers in production. So this is the big tech switch and tech jump that so many Zergs, present company included, struggle with. Is, you know, carriers existing. And therefore life is difficult. 2-2 about to finish on the ground for Protoss as well. So, an upgrade advantage alongside the carriers. He doesn't quite have the supply, but for now, well, the Lurkers are closing in, so the timing on the carriers is near perfect. Usually you want them out by the time the Lurkers arrive, and well, here we are. But the Lurkers can still do terrible, terrible damage if left unprepared for. The Storms are good. The Lurkers are still finding hits. He keeps going back and forth. You can't dilly-dally. Dark Menace is pulling him apart right now. The Lurker's still finding so much damage. I think he had an observer over it, but he just didn't attack into him. Loses 27 probes. A Storm. And now, Storm on these Lurkers. He should be able to clean them up. But he actually ended up losing 50 probes. 51 Zerglings in the natural. Zerglings in the main. Neutrophils at 18 probes. Wow. Dark Menace with a dark-like attack just completely obliterates the economy. But now Neutrophil has nothing to do but counterattack. So can he stop the carriers? There's almost no anti-air. He's building Hydras. The Storms have been good. Another base will go down, but Dark Menace has a couple more on the left side to deal with. Sieges up the Observer to make sure he can use it here. Another base, and the carriers are the real danger, as they always are. The Hydras, he's not even rebuilding probes. So he's all sorts of in right now. Gotta be careful about storming your own interceptors. Trying to target down the Lurker, but the Hydras get underneath, knock down one carrier. More Storms, Zerglings all around. More Storms! Meanwhile, the Interceptor count is all the way down for one of the carriers and half its health as well. Dark Menace, 66 drones, trying to hold on. He's got a Spire on the way. Only 2 carriers to back up this push, but Immortals and Archons with better upgrades underneath. And down goes another carrier. There's only one left, but it's just Hydras. The Zealots at the natural getting a bit disjointed. Might be able to target down one more Archon. Not going to be enough for now. Another carrier abandoned. The Hydras attacking it. It's not even able to fling out the Interceptors. The Hydras find another opportunity, but the Immortals and Archons swinging around for more. Slowly but surely dwindling. The carrier, it goes down. And with that, Neutrophil just types out GG. Dark Menace holds it together by that much. just completely obliterating his brother's economy. And Neutrophil has a lot to say about that, but nothing for us to hear. I gotta give Neutrophil some credit for his running commentary, even though I'm not sure what that commentary is. Meanwhile, Dark Menace, his full focus on ripping his brother apart, which, you know, some respect there. Neutrophil, I think, was doing everything right, and then just he lost all his probes. Which is oftentimes, and this is true, not good. So, a tough transition into the carriers. If he was able to keep even like 10 more probes alive, then it very well could have been enough to follow up. Because how many times, my Zerg friends, and you can pretend to be a Zerg friend if you'd like, do you do devastating damage to the Protoss and realize you can't kill 3 carriers? Okay? The answer, of course, as you know, is far too often. So, at the end of the day...
You're watching FSL Season 6.
Oh, wow, we've gotten... He chooses purple for game 2, which is certainly a choice. We could Control X to flip around the names so they're on the other side of the thing and they don't make people's brains hurt. What level this is? This is the best of the best. I think they're, like, Diamond Masters? Diamondish? Well, based on my rank roulette / angry coach skills, I would put them both at higher diamond. They both played correctly, but... Oh, we might want to re-enable the sound. Control X, not S. I'm sorry, I need to enunciate. Yes. And then give Dark Menace his point back. So for those who don't know, in order to get all these awesome intros and webcams, we are watching the live feed from KJ / HyperTurtle at Psystorm Gaming. Because they have access to all the webcams and all of that. So we're essentially watching it like it's a World Team League or something like that. They both reached Masters. There you go. Started doing a lot of Valorant and building of mods in SC2. Yeah, they both played correctly. Well, this Forge is not correct. Why are you building a Forge, bro? What's up with that? Okay, well... But... both of them kind of dropped the ball at key moments. So, clear some weaknesses. Dark Menace just was a little late. Now, this is a very Zerg thing. Just so focused on countering what's on the field right now, he almost failed to counter what could be on the field later. Whereas Neutrophil, that was pretty simple. He lost all his probes, which is not good. That Forge is certainly a choice. Was it a pool first here that I met? Indeed it was. Indeed it was. All right. Dropping the ball on the commentary. Though Forge is still... That is certainly a strong response to the pool for... Oh, the Zealot gonna box out here. The Zerglings trying to come around, looking for an opportunity, not finding it. We got some roaches on the way. Clearly Dark inspired. Okay, he's like, well, I won in a straight up back and forth macro game. Roach all in. All right. Roach all in, that's it. And even though there is a Forge, the roaches are going to be scouted. Well, this might give an opportunity to slap down the cannons. And indeed, the cannons will need to be slapped. But the roaches will already be there. Ravagers on the way. Well, there's just not that many units here. Starts a cannon. But this is a bare bones attack. Oh, blocks off, but You do need units. A single stalker isn't gonna cut it. He cancels the cannon. Uh-oh. Starts a void ray in the main. But it looks like Dark Menace has had enough of his brother existing. So, in quite a decisive action, we'll absolutely slaughter him in 4 minutes here. There it is. Indeed, a Dark Menace. Washed up old man, he tells him. Runs off to college, stops practicing.
Well then, Dark Menace, you definitely showed why you're this season's champion.
Did that require a response? I don't think
Can you hear me
so.
all right? Congratulations, Dark Menace. Neutrophil, once again, good show. I know
That wasn't a question, that was a statement, sir. I don't require a response.
Against each other outside of StarCraft? Just curious, that came up.
What do you mean by that?
Do you guys like to play against each other in tennis or badminton or
I did not bring up any of those things. Also, bowling isn't really a...
Okay. Well, StarCraft is what keeps a family together, and one of the kids goes
No, it
off to
doesn't.
college. And,
You know how to...
Dark Menace, I know once you start with your college...
I played Archon mode with my wife.
Going to be waiting,
once.
And he is going to take
One
advantage
time.
of you having to study. So, very
Archon mode
impressive
does
work.
not bring people together.
I encourage everyone to check out the season playoffs, where you both put on some great shows. And hopefully we'll be seeing you in a little while for a very big free-for-all, where maybe, just maybe, Neutrophil can get a bit of vengeance. Thanks a lot. And we're going to be moving on to our 2v2. You bet.
Dark Menace. All right. Dark Menace and Little Reaper, very deserving. For very different reasons.
All right. Now, here
Dark
at
Menace,
FSL,
the villain
we don't settle for
of the
just one
FSL.
hero.
And
We
just like
to
Dark
drag
Mode
our
is the
friends
enemy
and
of the
families
FSL apparently
into
as
our
well.
rivalries.
I don't...
And we have had a very great combination of like parents.
Oh yes, we're doing
teaming with
2v2
their kids.
now.
We have had people inviting friends in or dragging their friends in, kicking and screaming. We have had some of our more experienced players take new players under their wings. So, welcome. We
Team
have
1 is
Chumley and Rex.
TBLTD.
You make up a team called the Blind Leading the Deaf.
The blind leading the deaf.
That is true.
Wait,
we
what?
do that.
Sometimes, yes, you do.
How many
Not
people
last
are on the
season,
team?
But occasionally in the past, and then Revenant Rage and Frieden. You guys are the
We
team
didn't have
known
enough
as
webcams
Protoss.
for
Yep. All right, so
the Chrono
you guys
Boost.
might
I
be
like
a
the
little
blind
bit
leading the
more
deaf better.
well-practiced. You
I
guys
like
were,
it it has
definitely
like
in this
a
season's
long
FSL.
acronym.
Rex and Chumley, you guys been teaming up much lately?
Not a lot.
All right.
Actually, embarrassingly enough, I've been playing a lot of Age of Empires lately, and so in some
God,
of
Age
our...
of
That's not
Empires.
embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we
sorry,
don't
I
get
hate to
elitist
say
about
it,
that
but
anymore.
actually,
We
You're not-
we
you're not
don't
Mr.
hate
Olympic,
on
you know?
other games, all right? We appreciate other
no,
games as
no,
long as they're not
I've,
League of Legends, all right? We still hate on League of
all
Legends.
right.
No, in some of the practice games, though, I've actually been really messing myself up by hitting T to go back to my town center and actually just canceling all of my
Rebind
construction.
it.
So that's been
Rebind Town
Well,
Center
Frieden,
to a
can we get
mouse
you on
key.
camera too?
Anyways, moving on.
And Frieden, you're also muted. Okay, wow.
I really
so
like how Age
welcome
of
there.
Empires does have a
Now,
town center
sorry,
key
who's
for
that?
like your bases built
Yeah,
in.
you had to get your kid to bed.
Oh
right?
wait, not
No,
free
he's
dub, not KJ.
Just
Free
finished
din.
eating.
Sorry,
Um,
my bad.
Then,
I
well, one of them's
I
eating,
was
the other
making
one's-
assumptions.
Yeah,
This you can see how I was.
barely here, but I'm here.
I'm barely
And-
here, but
yep,
I'm here. That bodes
and,
well
and
for
we
the
can see that
team.
you're here. My daughter actually dragged me away during the observing very briefly because she wanted some hot chocolate. I told her, you know what? I'll give you chocolate milk, and you're gonna be happy with it because I am.
So this
casting,
clearly
and
the
we
only
need to
person who's
impress
able to
Winter.
focus so far is Little Reaper.
So, All right, I'm looking
right.
forward to this.
We got to figure out which team is the youngest, because so far the younger players have always won.
Rage was just looking for a partner, right?
Yeah. I mean that was at the
Little Reaper and
beginning
Dark
of the,
Menace.
of the previous FSL season. So I wanted to get into the team games. I've historically only done 1v1 in FSL, and Revenant Rage was looking for a teammate as well. So we got lined up, and we did our matches. Learned a lot over the course of the previous FSL season.
It's a different kind of game. You really got to work to complement each other. And Rex and Chumley, how far do you two go back as far as teaming up in StarCraft games goes?
Yesterday we signed up.
It must be 7 or 8 years since the first time.
Oh, 7 or 8 years. So 4/5 of a Little Reaper.
And you guys are linked into some of our families, right?
Back when 2v2 was actually a thing.
That'll do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I remember that now. Okay, it's been a couple seasons. All right,
so you're connected in some sort of way.
My brother is E.T. Pone Home, who I think.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then he's got multiple siblings who play. All right.
You've met each
there
other
you go.
before,
My
then,
wife
is what
never
I'm getting the
2v2s with
impression
me,
you
but
know
she
each
does
other.
like it when I play campaign while she's doing lesson plans.
That's what I'm seeing.
So it's always a family.
I'm just trying to be intuitive here.
So I'm gonna divide you into separate chat groups, and we're gonna get going. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Are we gonna? Is this where the web? We'll see where the webcams end up in the game.
All right, our first map will be Emerald City.
We have the good map still.
Next
No,
map
wait,
will
no.
be Nightscape, and if it goes the
Never mind.
distance,
I
we
take
will
it all
be
back.
doing
The
Reclamation.
Nightscape is a bit of a disaster, but at least they're not this new. You know what? I'm not gonna.
Yes,
who cares
I
about the
did
maps?
actually
Or
beg
it's
my
about the
wife
drama.
to team up with me in FSL, but she just likes playing against the computer. Oh wait, here, good go. Everyone in.
The computer doesn't rage quit or get angry about cheese. How do you get into these tournaments? You can oh, we don't have the command. If somebody in YouTube chat has the Liquipedia link, that'd be awesome. You send it over. I do actually, I think. Or use the KSL, no, not KSL, FSL command. Close enough.
Some of them haven't played for a little while, so I need to actually find their accounts here. Sorry about that. Provide Thrust, Revenant Rage. There we go.
I'm not sure if this is gonna have a link on where to sign up, but here's the info. Over on the YouTubes. I'm sorry, Frieden and part of Chumley, for covering up your faces, but this is the awkward pre-game intro bit. And then, I think at this rate, the way these matches are going, we may have time for the free-for-all at the end. But with 8 players, I assume, based on the 8 players we're having play today. And I may have mistitled this in calling it the finals, but instead it's actually just a showcase of the best players from the league. But it's the finals of this single day of matches. So, you know what? Close enough. You are an expert in clickbait, all right? It's all about the content. The wrapping paper, whatever. And now, so this is what I found. In my limited time casting other games that have larger teams, getting more than one person to get in the right place at the right time with the right settings is quite an experience. So every single other person past one is more complicated. Even one is difficult. All right. That intro brought to you by Skrillex. we're going to Emerald City. All right, let's introduce. I don't need to introduce. We've got the introductions covered. It didn't have a name. There was no like reading of it.
Rex.
What the hell? It.
Chumley.
Well, that leaves more questions than answers there, I think. Both I got Chumleys, but otherwise the demonic summoning of Rex, I think, is complete, and now here we are. This is gold? I think so, and platinum. Is that a 3 Rex? I'd love if either of these teams actually abused one of the... If 2v2 was actually a thing, I think this is something like in Beyond All Reason with all the resource sharing you can do. You could do resource sharing in SC2, where I think there are a lot of opportunities if you were truly trying to like min-max these builds, where if one player sends 100, 200 gas or something when trading opens up, which is about 4 minutes, to really hit some impossible to stop timings. I don't think this is necessarily one of those, but it looks like the screen isn't quite in frame. It's close enough. That's actually the feat. So, and we can see the supplies. That's what matters. Okay, we can see the webcams. That's more important. And we could see a 3 Rex. Is this Beyond or is this Chumley? That's the real question at the end of the day. It's impossible to tell. All right. Rex throwing those OVs out. In position to see any early aggression. Frieden with a siege tank push on 1 base. No expansions from... Wait, which one's which? The second... Team Chrono Boost. Whereas the blind leading the deaf, which I'm not sure... I don't know if that's a reference to Chumley. This whole bit was with the glasses. I don't know if Rex is deaf. It doesn't seem like she is based on her responding to questions, but you know. Once again, more questions than answers so far. Rex is extremely hard of hearing. Fair enough. So, it is a direct reference. Don't worry, with Zerg you never have to switch up your build, so it doesn't matter if you can hear them coming. Build queens, right? Rex going to eat an Overlord kill, which means she's supply blocked now. It's going to be up to Chumley to defend. And it is a siege tank push. There's some zealots alongside it? It's going to be Stim Marines. Wait, they don't even have Stim. A siege tank on the low ground. That base is unlikely to survive this. Looks like it was combat shield first, which might be better off. Going down that ramp is certainly an optimistic idea. So, with siege tanks on the high ground, looks like Team Chrono Boost has Chrono Boosted out this attack. And now, dealing with those tanks, I don't know if there's Zergling speed completed. Without Zergling speed, oh, the Marines eating hits here. Terrible, terrible damage being dealt. Over half the Marines obliterated by the siege tanks. An observer and some Vikings providing high ground vision. Charge is actually done, and the Zealots charge in and get caught by the Zerglings. Rex able to catch him there. And the intensity is real. The Zerglings get a surround onto the tanks, the Marines providing mostly emotional support as their numbers have dwindled dramatically. The Zerg, a single SCV repairing the tank, but it is just one tank left. So I think with a little bit more effort here, they'll be able to clean this up. That one SCV is the real MVP though. That SCV keeping the tank going. Finally, Chumley has a tank himself. More Zerglings coming down, but wait, there's more Zealots. A couple siege tanks. Both sides firing at each other. Terrans over the top, and the Zealots and the Zerglings in between. The Vikings, but the tank gets a hit, snipes it off. And with that tank taken out, I think... Well, actually, the hatchery is almost dead. That hatchery needs to survive. The hatchery is very important, and it's taken a lot of hits. Maybe 2-3 more hits. Oh no! And one more hit, that's it! And the hatchery dies. Another siege tank sieging up in range, so this went from potentially... Oh no, the siege tanks continue their efforts here. They were not dislodged, and it's only getting worse now. They weren't able to deal with it. And now, well, Chumley actually has the most supply on the map, but it's in almost entirely Marines. So very Beyond inspired. But without Beyond-like splits, it's going to be very difficult to engage those tanks. Oh my. Oh, well, here we go. 3 tanks on the low ground, but the Protoss are there. God, the force field just locks them in, and the siege tanks obliterate them. And that's just gonna be game 1 right there for Team Chrono Boost with a straight up tank push. Yes. Well, worth the celebrations. Well, a tough opener to deal with. The combination of the observer on the high ground and the siege tanks on the low ground clearly using that team effort there. Whereas the blind leading the deaf trying to play their straight up standard macro games. Classic mistake in team games. All right. Well, what are we going to do? Going into game 2. How do you recover? You're not going to be able to get away with this early macro play. In 2v2, you might think it's even more macro. No. More all-ins. There's no way. In 1v1, you can defend an all-in, and you can defend an early timing, and usually come out ahead with good preparation. But, for example, you're defending a siege tank push that also has observers, sentries, and charge lots. It's just not going to happen. Yes, this is the event we're currently in. That isn't a concert coming up with DJ Winter. No, that is instead... Oh my god. Okay, we survived. We made it. Oops, I am Terran. Yeah, classic mistake. You wouldn't want to be... Everyone knows Terran's just a disaster. That's why only half of the players in this are... Who's the blind now, Rex? Nobody told her. You see, even the game is biased. Whenever you join a new lobby, it defaults to Terran, which is the game's bias. Unless you've set it at other points, but sometimes it still goes back to Terran. That's just a big meta play. They were all hyped up and ready, and now we're just gonna wait a little bit longer to get it set up. Terrans are the good guys. I mean, sure, yeah. Manx did nothing wrong. He was just trying to move for the safety and the security of humanity. All right, here we are. We've switched sides. In the top left. And sliding on over in the top right, joining him. I love the camera effect. I don't know what's going on there, but it really adds a lot. They say a Terran doesn't really know themselves until their widow minds have been taken away. Mr. Chumley, how well do you know yourself? Revenant Rage. Yeah, I throws me off. All right, Revenant Rage, clearly the real hero here. Wait, whoa. Is Frieden random? Is that what happened? I'm like, I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of depots you got there. Okay. And generally, all those depots are masking for the fact that he has a barracks on the other side of the map. Ah, yes, the classic misdirection. Distract them with the triple depot into proxy Rex opener. They'll never expect it. And, yeah, you know what? I don't think they do. Not entirely sure what that proxy Rex is supposed to accomplish, as there is no gas, so it's just gonna be Marines, but... Alright, we've got some more barracks queued up. As well, unfortunately for the blind leading the deaf, inside of their base are two gateways, which are proxying significantly closer. Why would you recall the probe? Wow. So, there are two, like, if they just wander over, unfortunately the Overlord is going back. He may scout it. Well, this is getting weird. Surprise! Hello? Hello? There are two gateways. He built them in the main. Hello, Zerglings! Hello, just do not look at the gates in the corner. And, the wall of the zealots are inside the house. Oh no! Oh, they realized. The queen, the pylon. Now Chumley's gonna need to open the door. The door is open. They go for the gates. Meanwhile, the proxy force. It looks like the distraction is complete. And now building more gates. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to. Well, it's certainly quite a distraction. But meanwhile, Chumley building more depots over to the left side of the map, because you can never have too many, is something that you should probably put on like something above your kitchen sink. But you can definitely have too many. That's too many depots. But well, a whole bunch of Zerglings and plenty of Marines. We'll see. Frieden just sending out the Ravagers here. The Dark Shrine is quite a kicker, but this, responding to that first all-in with a potentially devastating one of their own, a scan. So this, I think, all comes down to whether the Dark Shrine finishes. The Marines are into the main. We'll see the Dark Shrine. The pylon is targeted. Oh no, it's a disaster for Team Chrono Boost. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world bowing to the blind, bleeding to death. Or something along those. Either way, the Dark Shrine is done, but does not. It tries to warp at a DT, it gets depowered. And that's that. And that's how it all ends. We're all tied up. All right, so we're going to see the elusive game 3. Rarely enjoyed, but now they've both executed their cheeses, their early pressures, and now we'll see. I will say that the proxy gate in base was quite a bold. That is truly a Protoss strategy right there. That is a classic Protoss play of, I'm just gonna jam a gateway in their base and we'll see what happens. Hey guys, who is that? Is that Hearthstone? Is that Hearthstone?
In the FSL, Protoss power.
Hello, Meadow.
That's definitely not Hearthstone.
I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
Oh yeah, Solar's English is great.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft too. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Menace. Keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
Cyril cheering for Dark Menace. Cyril with by far the strongest shout-out build, I will say. Oh, Frieden, in contemplation. After that crushing defeat. Or just looking at his phone. I think it's the second one, but I choose contemplation. There's a lot going on now. And thanks you. Wow, good luck, have fun. I don't know if there was more good luck, have fun before, but it seems like he's responding to his teammate Rex's good luck, have fun. Like, thanks you too in all chat. I may have missed the other team and their GLHFs. To be fair, but I like my interpretation better. Frieden once again getting Protoss. It's gonna be, wait, no, he was Terran in the first game, so he's gonna play one game of each race. So a true random player here. It's gonna be double Protoss against Terran Zerg, which is like about a third of the StarCraft campaign. Revenant Rage. Proper Chrono Boost team. Ah, yes. Look at this teamwork. Gateways all across the front. And get off the phone! Who is it? It's me, maybe. I don't know. I don't... All right. We'll see if either team manages to make it to 2 bases comfortably. I'm not optimistic based on their past history of 2 games, but this time around, this is probably, well, I would have said Emerald City is the most macro map, but I don't know if there's such a thing in team games. Well, we got a Twilight Council on the way. That's gonna get a big, strong, all caps with a few dots at the end. From me. Both players with a Twilight, you know, they'll never expect a double DT rush. With twice the Templar and twice the Dark Menace. See what I did there? They won't if they don't have detection. Oh my. A 3rd base from Rex. Where do you think you are? Well, apparently getting proxy. Oh my god. Frieden comes in, slaps down the pylon block. What a curious. A double pylon block. Wow. So, pylon blocking the 3rd is certainly a choice. It's more of a, I ask myself whether or not I could. I never ask myself whether or not I should sort of strategy. As the pylon block is just kind of taken out. Rex, just, no, you can't just keep making hatcheries. That's 4 hatches. Which, okay. That is a bit of a macro player herself here. So, the exact opposite of Frieden, who has... Now, there's another pylon over there. I believe it's in Vision. They just haven't dealt with it. The Dark Shrine is about to complete. So... There, and just in case that proxy pylon wasn't enough, there's 2 more. Just to be sure. That's not suspicious at all. 3 DTs. Warping in. Well, this game may very well come down to whether or not Chumley has a scan. And there is a scan ready. Oh, but he dropped a mule! No! And that's that, I think. All right, well, he just dropped 2 mules. And now the blind will also be deaf because you'll be both when you're dead. I can't believe we went for the DT rush again. Cheesy, random players, am I right? Well, this is an absolute disaster. Well, there is a lair. And the DTs are attacking the bases as opposed to anything else so far. So, alright, there's a scan. That was actually about as bad as that ever could have gone here. Oh, no, 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 the last DT! No! Oh, no, the scan runs out! No, it's not a wall! Oh, no, he just walks in! Oh, he gets away! A strong gust of wind will kill that DT, but unfortunately the Terrans can't. Oh no, it's a disaster! And oh yeah, they have another player! And there's more DTs. Well, it does seem like Team Chrono Boost has Chrono Boosted their victory. Yeah, well, the orbital just died. Rex is down to still 3 bases, but good luck with that. G. Or that. Sure. That was more dramatic. Frieden and Revenant Rage will slice their way through.
Our winners are Chrono Boost.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
GG's.
Well done. That
GG's.
was a beautifully chaotic
Imagine,
game. You should
imagine,
definitely
he
check
just
out the VOD
DT
to
rushed
watch
you
just
twice.
How much you cracked Winter up?
It felt chaotic.
It's like, yeah, GG's.
Yeah, Winter does have some questions. Number one, where did he come up with that crazy intro video with a lantern? Because that
That's a question.
That's a good question. That was when I was summoned to the ritual. We don't speak of that.
And I knew that you guys try to remove the backgrounds on those, and I was like, I can make the background removal guy's life really difficult. And I think I succeeded. I mean,
Yeah, nothing ruins background removers like changing lighting
I
constantly.
think you warmed Winter's heart there.
Oh, good, yeah.
He was also curious whether your team name, the Blind and the Deaf, whether there's any kind of inside joke involved there.
Yes.
I figured that
so
out.
he's blind and I am deaf.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That's the joke.
More straightforward than I expected.
That's an easy one. Yeah, it's not.
All right.
I
one
imagine
other
as
thing,
in very hard of
Neutrophil
hearing
really
with
wanted me
very
to note
loud
that the
earbuds
reason
as
that
opposed
he
to
kept
like
talking
cannot hear
was,
anything.
Yeah, his roommate was in the room with him. His roommate has just recently installed StarCraft 2, and I
He
guess
spent all that hard drive
genuinely
space.
was casting his own game. Yep. Hey, like I said, I cast for my wife all the time. She likes the background noise. And yeah, one last thing, Frieden, the mass
That's what
supply
they tell
depot
us.
play. Is there any streamer or content creator that you borrowed that from?
The DT rush?
There were a lot of supply
He's like,
depots in Game
I
2.
watched OGS Inca in 2012 against Nestea when he lost 4 times in a row, and I'm like, I'm inspired. I've been doing that build for 12 years.
Half of them.
No, I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, wow.
I was in my flow state.
All right. Well then, next up is our free-for-all. And
this
Little
is the
Reaper
real action
actually,
coming up.
As is the way with any league where there's younger players, he had to go to bed, so I'm going to be subbing in for him.
Little
I'm gonna be playing
Reaper had to
random,
go to
so
bed, but he was the
take it easy
star
on me,
player.
people.
You see, this is why.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we are going to be getting you out of the chat, and then I'm going to be getting everyone into lobby.
We don't. If we don't have Little
Because we
Reaper, I
like
don't know
to
why
have
we're
fun
bothering
here,
here.
and yeah,
but
we do have our share
no
of
offense.
bizarre
Some
showdowns.
offense. Dark Menace is on screen. It's just he's completely embraced the darkness, so we can't see him. It was just like a couple shades darker than before.
What's up, guys? We're gonna talk to the FSL people here. Who's playing?
Hello, my name is Little Reaper, and
Why did so?
I played Protoss. And
Little Reaper stealing that Cyril outfit.
Hey, I'm GM Pone. I play Protoss, and I am Gold 3. Well, I'm Chief Gold 3.
Nice.
Why are these kids better dressed than me?
Hey, what's up? Tell me your name, game name, your ranking, what race you play.
I'm Dominic. I'm Deepu. I play everything, and I'm Plat 1, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
I like play everything. That's the.
Ethan. I go by ET. I play Terran. I'm like Silver 2.
Nice.
I'm like Silver too.
Zerg, Diamond 1. Right.
Hyper Turtle, Platinum Random.
Nice.
Wait, does it not show the little stick on it? Like the selfie stick? Does it tune itself out? Not important.
Protoss and
It's.
Low Diamond.
Nice. I am Fenrir. I am a Silver 1 player. I don't play
You can
MMR
tell when they're
Terran.
pros. You can tell their league when they don't know their league.
Okay, so tell me your name.
That gets a giveaway.
Yeah, what race you play in your ranking.
Or it's high diamond, low masters, and they don't want to lie. Those are the two options.
Hey, I'm Neutrophil. I play random and I'm high diamond.
Nice. And
Wait, it's him again? Wait, how did this happen? Was the other one hallucinated?
Howdy. All right, and that guy is Caliber. He'll be playing.
How did he
later
get there
today.
twice?
And that's our FSL group. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh, that was quite an intro. My God. I was so confused.
When you write, your tone influences.
These kids are the ones raging you in chat when they leave the game. They're not. All right? Some offense. Okay. Let's see. They're probably a lot closer to Hyper Turtle. Hyper Turtle, probably not a rager. But I would say Hyper Turtle is more likely to be the person raging at you in chat than Little Reaper. Alright, because Hyper Turtle, just to throw him under the bus, as the great director and everything of that, probably can only play 2 games before his daughter wants hot cocoa or his wife wants attention or something. They do annoying things like that. So, whereas the Little Reapers and Chia Pones are probably, you know, actually playing the game. Which is why I always give the side eye to, like, these kids. It's like the kids who have 300 APM and are crushing you. Those are not the kids you are thinking of. The kids you're thinking of are 32 years old and probably should have gone to bed before Little Reaper. Let's be honest. Now they're going to regret it tomorrow. But will they regret it after this free-for-all match between Hyper Turtle, a.k.a. Large Reaper, standing in, unfortunately. But we're on Forbidden Planet. I'm not sure. Oh, I think KJ's observed, but Forbidden Planet is one of the better 8-player free-for-all maps. I agree. And I assume we're just to the death. All right. You get. We see you.
Dark Menace.
Dark Menace not pictured for obvious reasons. So we're just gonna, you know, this is gonna be extra fun because we have no idea. We're just gonna have to remember who's who. So they'll be referenced by their colors and races in game because otherwise.
Rex.
Yes. I think I could go back to the corner as I'm not covering.
Freedom.
All right.
Cyan.
All right, so free-for-all. We'll see what strategy these players come up with, as a lot of the time, the best strategy in free-for-all is to not do anything and then complain to everyone else in the match when you get attacked. And hope that somebody else tries to take advantage of it and you're the only one left standing. But that is only like the top-tier, high-level, like pro-level players who kind of understand the risk you take when you attack in a free-for-all, as we saw in some of the Grandmaster Battle Royale. I imagine we'll see chaos in this case, as it's going to be, it's already hard enough to keep track of a 1v1. Let's be honest here. So, at the end of the day, sorry, bad interface. Yeah, for this you need either the WCS, or the Game Heart 4.0, or just default is what I usually use for the free-for-alls. But this will add to the drama, because we won't know the supplies. We will just know who has bases and who's left. So, at the end of the day, just it's like watching Brood War. Especially before remastered. How much supply do they have? Probably a decent amount. Like, is that a Ghost Academy? Wow. All right. Ghost first is certainly, is that a nuke rush of all things? Or even just cloak ghosts. Could be an option here. Hyper Turtle, opting for the Stargates. I think that's a strong long-term choice here. We do have Freeden, in a dramatic switch from his strategy in the team games, instead is going to go for 3 bases before pool, including one of the lucrative gold bases in the center, of which there are only 2. You only get 2 bases. There are 2 gold bases in the center. Everything else must be taken from your enemies. As it appears, every single player, except for whoever's in teal, has expanded to their natural, which is the only base they really have access to. So, we will see here. Yes, Neutrophil with the cloaked ghost... Wait, why are there 2 ghost rushers? What? Did I miss... They're both going cloaked ghosts. What is this? They're so inspired by the DTs. But the charged up Void Ray... A ghost does not beat a Void Ray, right? Even with EMP? If it has cloak, it can beat it. Meanwhile, Baneling's in the base. Rex has no mercy. Baneling's trying to get through. Void Ray's all over the place right now, but Revenant Rage, Rex will have her revenge over Revenant Rage in that team game. The Ghosts, they finished Cloak. So they will be able to drive back the Void Ray. They might lose the Ghost Academy. Saves it. The Cloak Ghosts. Oh my god, you can nuke your opponent from your natural, from your main to their natural. Oh my god. These Terrans and their the maps are Terran favored. What a play. Nuking your opponent's natural from your main is certainly not something I factored in, but somehow both Terrans have figured that out. Anyways, Revenant Rage managed to elude complete and utter devastation by having a second base that Rex didn't scout. Frieden, though, I gotta say, Frieden off to a... I don't know what happened at the net. Somehow that depot burned. I had no idea what happened. And a nuke. They were gonna have multiple nukes. Oh my god, the nuke is almost done. It will finish. You gotta launch it before you lose the Ghost Academy. Otherwise, it just... Oh, well. I think he wanted to set up for the nuke and then realized... Meanwhile, nuclear launch detected. Everyone on the map gets that notification. The Terrans are nuking each other. You love to see it. Beautiful. And, oh, we noticed, but it's too late. Every single SCV is slaughtered. Chumley gives him a solid neutrophil with a Rex get in. Dark Menace also wants to get in on the action. Another nuke. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. The stasis nuke combination. Run. Oh no. It's a disaster. What an unintentional wombo combo. I don't think Rex noticed because he wasn't moving the drones anyways, but my god. The stasis into nuke is a horrifying combination. I didn't even think of that as ever a possibility, but here we are. Meanwhile, Mutas from Frieden over Revenant Rage, who only had 1 Void Ray. GG. 1 down. And Neutrophil was there with the nukes. See ya. Neutrophil is ready to get a nuke off, but Frieden taking advantage of that gold base. Now we see the has now left the game cam. Meanwhile, Void... And another webcam has left the chat. A nuke! It's not even cloaked! Hyper Turtle is transferring probes at the worst possible time! No! It's a disaster! It could not have been worse! A cannon rush from the main. Not as devastating as a nuke, but still kind of annoying. And may actually get the Evo chamber. The nukes are somehow the most dramatic. Oh my god. The nukes just keep landing as everyone has to check all their bases. And now nuking from the low ground up to the high ground of Frieden. Did Frieden notice? He's dealing with a cannon rush on the other side. Another nuclear missile will land. And down goes a bunch of drones. So the queens take a lot of damage. Extractor dead. Not as devastating as some of the others. But Frieden, not doing as well as once thought. The mutas taking down the carriers simultaneously to the north side. Frieden attacking. Nuclear launch. I think that's a defensive nuke. That's your own base, sir. Be very careful what you do with that. It might, well, there goes Stim. Scorched Earth, literally nuking from the silo to 2 feet away from the silo. Rex gets her revenge and will allow Neutrophil, I believe here, to nuke his own base, almost killing his orbital. It will burn momentarily. And that may very well be the end of the nukes from him. Be very careful with those things. The Nexus dies. Scorched Earth, Neutrophil. Actually, I don't even know who that is. Yeah, Neutrophil says, well, if I can't have my base, you can't have yours. Before losing his orbital and the Ghost Academies launches the nuke, Rex reacts in time. But yes, indeed. Mutually assured destruction. I gotta give Neutrophil credit for consistency. Nuking his own base and his enemies. So, you know, there you go. So, the southwest corner of the map has been devastated. Neither player, well, the Zerglings, there's just a couple Hellions. That's not a wall. Meanwhile, the Void Rays keep battling it out. Chumley trying to hold. Neutrophil taps out. Another one down. And that leaves us with 5. Rex is still going. Not doing as well at the moment. There's still a lot of battles to the north. Honestly, it looks like Frieden, despite the damage taken, is still in a commanding position, able to take out Revenant Rage and expand to his territory. Six, maybe? 1, 2, 3... No. Some of the probes, at this point, the probes are just idle as the player left the game. Frieden expanding to the other gold. Lasers! Hyper Turtle doesn't have enough here. After that nuke absolutely obliterated his economy. Now there's just nothing left. Dark Menace, not pictured. Wait. Is Dark Menace playing Protoss? I think they may have... A lot of them played random for this. And the Zealots, well, Frieden comes back. The Zealots coming from the north side. Frieden, Ultraless Cavern, by the way. That's a Tempest from Hyper Turtle. Which, well, was a Tempest from Hyper Turtle. And the Void Rays are down. Greater Spire as well. Frieden getting essentially the rest of the tech. Hyper Turtle, now the refugee toss. Our proud people became refugees. And there's no reclaiming anything at this stage. Rex is re-expanding on the corpse of, I believe, her husband, which, you know, true love. The radioactive wasteland that... Oh, wait, no, that's not her husband. That Chumley is. Not Neutrophil, sorry. Just getting closer, though. Well, meanwhile, fighting into turrets is optimistic, even for Void Rays. A lot of this going down. It looks like the Void Rays may win this fight, but at what cost? A Widow Mine burrowing. Hyper Turtle decides to attack Rex's base with probes, but unfortunately, the Zerglings come in. Meanwhile, Hyper Turtle losing essentially the rest of his buildings. The Void Rays battling it out. And we may just be left with the Zergs as this all shakes itself out. The Mutas overrunning Cyan here. Hyper Turtle taps out. The Muta's there goes Hyper Turtle. As does Cyan. Another one down. And then there were 4. And, well, really, only Frieden has had the freedom to expand regularly. Rex has done a great job. Oh, no, Void Rays. So Void Rays technically outrange Widow Mines, but if they aren't microed perfectly, they will stray into Widow Mine range because of their acceleration, because of course they do. Meanwhile, a nuke. The nuke! Up to the main! Ah! I don't know if the ghost is taken out or not. It looks like it was, based on the fact there's still things mining in the main base. Meanwhile, Frieden heads across the map. The Mutas, you know, maybe this isn't where you need to be. He's come in to claim the rest of Chumley's base. Chumley's SCVs headed to Rexus, where they'll be slaughtered by Zerglings. Chumley taps out. We're losing them. And now it's just Rex. The Zergs survived. If Rex hadn't been nuked, successfully stasis into nuke earlier, I think she'd be in an even better position. But as it stands right now, it looks like she's still on Ling Bane up against Hive Tech, which is not ideal, but she has expanded incredibly aggressively. I believe Dark Menace is our yellow Protoss. And so, if the Zerg Civil War continues long enough, then maybe Dark Menace can rebuild. But otherwise, well, Rex does have the lair. But I don't know if that's enough corruptors to deal with the Mutas. So Dark Menace needs to expand and defend aggressively. Well, he's got a real army there. And, you know, this might be the saving grace. He doesn't know what's happening to the south. But there is the third party. If Dark Menace doesn't attack soon, though, then Rex will be dead and Frieden can focus his full efforts. But this is the only saving grace right now. The Ultras are here. The Void Rays are uncontested. Frieden pulls back a clear Selecto army. Rex does not tap out of the game. And that's very important, because now she will see that army pull back and probably realize why. So, a bit of breathing room here. The kind of, the combination of Rex and of Dark Menace is enough to stall out Frieden for now, who does seem to have, oh, it's the anti-air. The Void Rays are actually enough. And the Void Rays will cut through all the Hydras. So, and Dark Menace is long distance mining from that northern base. The drama. Rex keeping it together. That's a lot of Ultras. This might be just a straight up base killing scenario. Rex going not happy here. But the Protoss is the kicker, the wild card at the moment. With those Void Rays out there, with the existence of that army, Frieden can't commit enough to outright kill Rex. But, oh, good luck. Zerglings versus Ultra seems a bit optimistic. Oh my god, coming down a rail. It could not get much worse. But there are corruptors. Rex does have to tap out, though. That leaves just Dark Menace. The Hydras. This could be important. Any Hydras distracted finishing off Rex's units? Oh, Frieden knows. And this could be it. There's almost no economy. The bases are mined out already. I don't know why we've got the neutrophil cam here, but for dramatic effect, neutrophil is brother to Dark Menace, so this is as close as we've gotten to Dark Menace's cam. I don't know if that's exactly how it works. Here we have an interpretation of what Dark Menace would look like if it wasn't Dark Menace. The Void Rays are good, but not any Ultras. The Hydra's behind. Freedom will cleave through. Takes it. Undefeated today, besides that one game they lost. Frieden with the smart strategy of just aggressively expanding and trying not to anger anyone for long enough to survive. A classic free-for-all strat. Works out. I thought Hyper Turtle and Little Reaper had the best. Frieden has a solid one. Rex, definitely the most attention grabbing.
Frieden.
But Hyper Turtle and Little Reaper had the top intros, in my opinion.
You here. I'm not.
That was yeah. I mean, FFAs are always so hectic. So.
Yes, and boy, if you can be the one that they're leaving alone, it can be fantastic.
Who is nuking? As soon as I saw that first.
There were two nukes. Two of them.
Huh?
These filthy Terrans. I mean, these creative Terrans.
Yeah. Well, here we go. You are our night's MVP. You won your team match, and you managed to dominate a frantic free-for-all.
Honestly, I kind of liked it with no UI. I think that added to it.
Thank you everyone else for being involved, not just tonight, but your previous and hopefully future involvement with FSL.
Use the FSL
Friends,
command.
family, and
Link it in the
fun,
YouTubes,
and
guys.
Everything that
as
goes
well.
with it. And I do want to just let everyone watching know, if you're interested, you can reach out to us on social media. We are on Psystorm Gaming on Facebook, at Psystorm Gaming on Twitter. Also, visit our Patreon, which is just Psystorm. As for me, aside from Psystorm, I also run Minnesota Barcraft, so feel free to look up MN Barcraft on Facebook. I do a lot of little
Any
news
Midwest
blogging there,
nerds?
so if
Though
you want to be
Minnesota's
in the
pretty
know,
far. I know.
check it out. All right, and I want to give a huge thanks for Winter for hosting tonight.
I'm not
We
hosting,
will
I'm
be
just
sharing
reacting.
lot of
I'm a
details
reaction video
of
person.
FSL Season 8 very soon.
Thank you for
Chumley,
having me.
Rex,
They can't hear
Neutrophil,
me
Frieden,
without a delay.
everyone else who's on here but forgot to turn their cameras back on. Thank you very much. It's been a nice.
Let him have it. All right,
adequately
Max
crazy
Pax hasn't
night.
turned his camera on in 5 years.
Always happy to provide adequate craziness.
All right,
Thank you
one
to everyone
last
for
thing,
participating.
this jersey is available for sale, so look into that too.
Oh, yes. Buy the merch. GG's, everyone. Thank you to KJ.
GL, get sleep.
We don't have an abbreviation for that. All done. Let me know if you want to ask any questions. Honestly, not too many questions. I think it was pretty self-explanatory, but I'm sure in the chat they'll be linking it as well. I thought the free-for-all really suited it the best, but you guys can participate. I like to show off some of the more community-oriented stuff because I know my audience is probably not a bunch of pro gamers, so even if you're 3 to 4 Little Reapers old, you can still participate and have some good games for the fans. So those are pretty cheesy games, but still. We're planning to do a Barcraft at Wisdom Gaming at the Mall of America for IEM Katowice. Yes. So, if you're in the Minnesota area, So you can tell I'm from the Midwest. Well, I guess it's an American thing, but that's like a 10-hour drive, so it's a bit long for me. But 10? Is that like Minneapolis? I don't know. But just take a plane. Ugh. But definitely something people should check out, especially if they're in a convenient area. But looking forward to it. Thank you for having me and allowing me to host and reaching out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now we're just gonna play some boring games or something like that. But I think everyone had a lot of fun. I'm inspired to play some team games. Alright. You're watching cringy at my gameplay? You're gonna have to be more specific. Are you gonna utilize those strategies? The proxy random amounts of buildings in random bases strat? The stasis into nuke? That was the most unintentionally high-level strategy that I've never quite seen exactly that. Very unfortunate for Rex to be the recipient of it. Oh, that's where all the pro gamers are. Stasis into recall into nuke. I'm doing random teams before I get upset at too many people in the chats. Not that I ever would. That's never I've never gotten salty before. That doesn't sound like... I'm the most humble, modest, level-headed, chill person ever, possibly, in the history of the world. So, yeah, it would be nice to have, like, just queue up for 2s, 3s, and 4s, right? Like, instead of, yeah. Being stuck on it. I've never liked alt for steel keys. I find it hard to hit. Maybe it's just I have silly hands. I've recently moved away from using steel keys for everything after watching how Clem and Cyril use their units. But maybe I need to be more realistic with myself. Maybe you just use the, like, your thumb on the other side. Maybe that's how they do it. I doubt it. Some on right alt. Yeah, like right alt. Like yeah, the core kind of stuff. That's a stretch. Yeah, literally, right? I found it. Did we find it though? At least we get people to queue up, right?
I'm sure it'll be better this time.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Thank you, Sludge Bost. I don't know if Jay Nogard knows it's me.
Not enough minerals.
He won't.
Pylons. Need more.
That is a statement. Can you not suck? I'm gonna cannon rush, by the way. We'll just let this play out. Everyone I play with, terrible. All right. Meanwhile,
Not enough minerals.
watch this drive.
Need more minerals. Your ally is fighting the enemy. For once. Your ally has engaged the enemy.
What do you want from me, sir? To also cannon rush? What if you could cannon rush off your teammates' pylons? Fair and balanced. That was the least commitment to a cannon rush. Like, yep, I tried. This does not bode well. He's keeping me way too updated.
No minerals for that.
Oh my god. Yep, those are barracks. This level of like team communication is either like Metal Leagues or Pro. There's no in between. This is not like Masters.
Your allies' forces are attacking.
Oh yeah, tell me if the volumes are weird. I adjusted for our watch party sort of deal.
I'm here in the shadows.
I think I'm gonna go mass centric, and we'll see what my teammate thinks about that.
I am the voice.
I'm interested.
I am the heart.
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet?
Cool. We are one.
Pylons are the powerhouse of the Protoss.
You require my skills for the reckoning. We are one with the shadow.
Allies' forces are under attack.
Why would you be there?
It shall be as you say.
Your research is complete. Threads of fate.
You know, maybe typing and pinging is why you lose your unit constantly.
You got no minerals.
No, that couldn't be it.
I see an omen.
Extrapolating strings.
Your ally needs your help.
The enemy has
that
discovered us.
Allies base under siege. We both know need those. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Not enough minerals. I can't believe the most obvious proxy pylon got scouted. It's absolutely incredible. These map hackers.
Engaging the enemy.
He's even picking my stuff now.
Can't put it there. We've been over. Upgrade is all done. Not enough gas. I'm sure you'll have more than
Warp field online.
no minerals for that.
We'll put one of our silly stalkers here.
Can't warp there. Regulations. More Vespine gas. Upgrade your probes. Defend them. Mind out of that cluster. Enemies in your base. Coming for your Artosis spot. Save those probes. Keep their cannons down.
No, that wasn't gonna happen.
Insufficient energy. You engage the enemy? On purpose?
Dude. I don't need you showing up, getting in the way 10 seconds after they've already left. As supportive as that is.
Upgrade complete. Warp there? Oh, you.
Whew. He's already got 1-1. Uh-oh. That was a mistake.
For the reckoning. I am eager.
You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down.
War on.
More gas. How many guys was that 1 out of 3? You're all mined out of that mineral. Your allies fighting the enemy for once. Your allies base
Probably
is
should
getting
get some more
knocked around.
gates.
Not enough energy. Allies base needs your help.
Oh, I have a third.
I am eager to strike.
More gas. Needs more energy. This game is tiring. more energy.
Jesus Christ. The Ping Dynasty.
Dedication will be rewarded.
Sentries up. Army under attack. They're not immortal. Well... Allies' forces are under attack. I hope they're more gas. You need more gas for that. You have engaged more Vespene gas. Put that thing in a power cube. It's those fancy circles. Didn't I teach you more gas? How many guys is that 1 out of 3? How many times? Still can't work there.
What, bro? Bro! It's like, well, I can't defend my own base. That's too crazy. He acknowledges it at least.
Mineral patch is gone, and it's not. We require more Vespene gas. You need to warfare for that. You must place that mineral field. Mind out of that cluster. A mineral field has been depleted.
Now, if you count, sir, I have as many bases as you. Just... who's counting?
Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later.
It's like, yeah, but it looks like you have... oh, wait.
Can't work more Vespene gas.
I'm not going to be able to overcharge down here, but...
minerals. Can't put it there. We've been over this. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Your upgrade is complete. Need more minerals.
That's not my cannon. Building a zealot to take out this one day one of these prisms will be real, and then they'll be sorry. And they ignore it.
Your warriors are under attack. Upgrade complete, but at what cost? A power field can't work there. Regulations.
I think I'm gonna need detection just in case.
Hope you didn't need gas. No more gas left in that geyser. I'm
Is that a battle cruiser?
your allies' base. Your allies is fighting the enemy. Once. Your base is crumbling. Army under attack. Select all and panic. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Your warriors are under attack. Your base is under attack. Your allies' forces are attacking. Enemies attacking your allies' base. Better than yours, I guess. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Do you recall? They're attacking your base. Give them some trouble. Your pylon's being deconstructed by the enemy. Drones are under attack. It's a disaster. Your ally needs your help. It's that desperate. Didn't I teach you to put those in a power field? Allies' forces are under attack. I hope they're in the front. Enemy allies' forces are attacking. Better than yours, I guess. Your ally is fighting the enemy. For once. Warp there. Your allies' base is under attack. Your allies' base is getting knocked down. You know, that is wrong. It's not good. I'll find out that one.
Some of those void rays are even real.
How many times?
No, we don't sit back and wait for him to just jump in again. No! Attack! Where are you going?
You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief.
He's broke. Yeah, well, here. I'll just send him money, so hopefully his carriers don't screw it up.
Can't warp there. Your allies fighting the enemy for once. Army under attack. They're not immortals. Well, started and we're still going? So proud. Can't warp there. Regulations.
Time for the desperation jump into the main strat.
Army under attack. Select all and pass.
Do not be coward! Oh my god. How do I counter battle cruisers? By shooting at them!
We're all mined out of that mineral field.
Why do you keep going back?
You have engaged the enemy. Your allies' forces are attacking. No gas left to back up, but cannons are possible.
All we have to do to win this fight is actually fight.
Still can't work though. Not enough energy. Your allies
Thank God. All right.
Allies base under siege. We both know you need them. Insufficient energy. Needs more energy. This game is tiring.
Did he have upgrades?
You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Allies
He had 2, 1, 2. All right. I have 3, 3. I'm just going stock.
Your base is under attack.
Oh my god.
A mineral field has been depleted. Your allies' base is under attack. Mineral patch is gone. You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Mined out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice. Mineral field depleted. Can't put it there. Can't warp there. Enemies attacking your allied base. Better than hitting yours, I guess. How? Nope. Research all done. You engage the enemy? On purpose? Not enough minerals. Are you saturated? You warped there. Enemies in your base. Looking for your artillery. Can't put it here. Your allied base is getting more around. Your base is crumbling under enemy attack. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet?
I'm here in the shadows.
I don't think the DTs are gonna save me.
No minerals for that. Allied base needs your help.
I'm here.
Base is under attack. Do you recall? Can't work. Not enough minerals. You're all mine. Can't put you got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Mineral patch is gone. It's not coming down. exhausted. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Mineral patch is gone. It's not coming back. A power field is allied base need more minerals. A mineral field. Calgary, not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? You took all of it. Enemies attacking your allied base. Better than hitting yours, I guess. Your pylon is under siege. They're attacking your base. Give them some trouble. Not enough minerals. Your probes are under no minerals for that. You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. You're exhausted. Need more minerals.
I am not. I am here in the shadows.
Base is under attack. Do you recall?
Shall be cold. It is
Warfare, not enough minerals.
I serve for now.
If you lose, you gotta do 10 push-ups on stream. If I do 10 push-ups on stream, you gotta give 10 subs.
No minerals. Your base is crumbling under enemy attack. Can't work it. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet?
He's coward. Battle cruiser sitting in the corner. Massive capital ship. Let me sit in the corner of the map where you can't touch me. Classic.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Oh my god, he jumped more in. You don't even get a notification if it's out of vision. Battle cruisers are essentially the win condition in all games, really. We gotta get started on complaining about fucking battle cruisers in team games again. Alright, it's that time. They kind of are, though. There are so many maps, especially in team games, that are just, like... You just can't do anything. Map was too big. It's not about the map being too big. It's just eventually battle cruisers could teleport. You did choose to mass sentry? Yes. Yes. And if my teammate had anything resembling courage, he was literally typing. Remember, that started with the weakest, least committed cannon rush into complaining about my mass sentry, which was winning the fight. If he had just A-moved his units instead of told me how my units that were currently winning the fight were not working, then maybe we would have won. Like, I just wanted to go mass sentry. I thought he was going to be on board. But that was not one of the, like, excited teammates who's excited to check a new strategy. That's one of the gold leaguers who thinks they're a professional. It's like hallucinations don't do damage. Yes, but they take damage when the opponents don't have detection, successfully tanking it so my tickle beams can win. I don't think he realized I was going mass sentry until like 25 minutes in, which is why there wasn't a complaint until then. Did you kill more than him? I mean, by the end. I mean, yes. Does that include the ones at the end? Eh. Is there a gold base? Yes. Is it a good idea? Yes.
Welcome back to Protoss Ladder. Another game of StarCraft.
Will do.
Is that really the quickest way to get there? Is through my teammate's base? Oh shit. It's really not that far.
You scared me. Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear. Bad news? Huh? We hear you. Uh-huh.
And then you tried to cannon rush me? You think that was me? You think I would have done a terrible cannon rush?
You got no minerals.
Don't think it was my teammate who was writing an essay about how he was failing?
SCV ready.
How many times have you played with a horrible teammate only to queue against them? Rarely, because usually they leave and I fight and either win or play another 10 minutes, so. Unlikely they'll queue up at a similar time.
No minerals for that.
Bad news. SCV ready. What's going on? Go ahead, ready.
This is just advanced 3-Rex Reaper timing, alright? Will they even have a Zerg? Terran at random, either way. Yes. It's a classic NG Bay timing. Is this a wall? Yes. Wow. Exciting. What? This is also a
Your
wall.
ally's base is under attack. Your ally is
Alright.
fighting the enemy.
Alright, take a seat.
What's going on?
So the downside is he's going to be vulnerable via the ramp of my base, but that's defense to good offense, right? What the hell is this?
Better than ever.
Well, butterfly biscuit. We hear you. What? You want huh?
He's making Marines here.
Your ally's base is getting knocked around.
Ah, that's a thing! Hello? Oh, the things are escalating.
It's that desperate. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated yet? Not enough minerals.
So if that's a cyclone, it's a Widowmine. Of course it's a Widowmine. I'm trying to expand here, bro. Thank you. Is he really gonna come back and build? Mm-hmm. know he is. We got a cold Zerg. Wait, does he have a spire or something?
Your SCVs will be DED if you don't.
What the fuck? Alright, I'm hitting the tower. I have to run through the fucking Liberator range. And here's the beautiful thing about bunkers. Just go around. He doesn't really have that many SCVs.
The enemy is attacking your SCVs.
My boys!
Command center upgrade.
This is considered rude in many cultures. What a mess.
Need more energy.
I feel like I'm gonna need an engineering bay.
You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money
Look who's
down.
back. Thankfully, he missed the mark on it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose every SCV and the mules. But, you know, we'll get it eventually.
Can't land there.
There's not a lot of space here. I'll try walling off this way. Yeah.
No minerals for that.
Didn't expect
Not
this.
enough energy.
Is that a wall?
Add-on complete.
Yeah.
What? You want something?
Yes, technically, legally, we are obligated to call that a wall. Yeah.
Can't build there. Your SCVs are on strike because of your poor management.
I don't think these are going to be that helpful, but...
Not enough energy.
Surprised he didn't try another Liberator.
Add-on finished up. That one.
So technically they could go through the rocks on either side. But they'd have to take down the rock. Oh my god. Golly gee.
Add-on is good to go.
Want a piece of me, boy? What's going on? What? You want something? SCV ready.
New subscriber.
Insufficient energy.
Maybe I can re-expand my main.
Much love.
I love Liberators. Okay. Thank you, Widowmine. Widowmine did a lot of damage. Fuck. I'm gonna take my main.
Nope. No building there.
He's trying to find the sweet spot. There probably is one where you can just attack untouched. All right, sir. Medevac technology has been invented. Is that a mule? Is he gonna repair? This nerd. Oh shit, I gave it away. There were Marines in there. You can tell by the way they died. Well, none of this helped against the Liberator. He has building armor.
Can't build there.
What is it?
Mineral field depleted.
I bet there are mutas. I'm gonna go for high-sec auto-tracking. I smell the mutas. There's a stench of mutas upon the air. Maybe he doesn't have the economy, it's possible. They've scouted everything.
Your add-on is all done.
So,
Research, not enough minerals.
let's try to mine out the gold. It's fusion core time.
Need more energy. You took all the minerals down in there. Flying's more fun.
I have a feeling this needs to be a planetary. We'll see.
Your add-on has been constructed.
Holy shit! I did not expect that. Wow. That scared me.
CC upgrade. But at what cost? Research complete. But have we learned?
Alright, well, this is gonna be like that redstone mission where... Alright.
This better be good.
Try to get our mining done before the swarm hosts recharge.
You remember this time?
We'll sacrifice some of the marines as well. If needed. Or just in general, really.
You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready.
Look at this beachhead.
Your add-on is all done.
Yes, yes, yes. Just as
Good luck getting through these unbreakable defenses. The Nidus Swarm Host. With extra steps, but still.
Allies base under siege. Research is done. No, you need your forces are just... Allies' forces are under attack. I hope they're in front.
My teammate has a ghost. Alright, we're gonna do a 3 Marine hit squad here. I don't know what the rally point is building these refineries, but... Alright, I'm helping.
Your allies fighting the enemy for once. Mineral field depleted. More supply depots, my
What did I just... Well, that is certainly one way to dislodge that. Oh shit.
Your precious
I left the door open! Oh, there's even a tank back there. The door of the most confusing wall.
Your forces are just a little bit better. Base under attack. Time to lift to the corner and pray.
Did you enjoy? The Zerg are coming! Hide. No, it's not time yet to reveal the cruisers.
Allies base need your help. Base the enemy is all over your SCV to the corner and pray. Not enough energy.
Repair! Eat it. Not even close.
Your base is under assault.
What is it?
Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later.
I lost my NG bay.
Can't build there. It's like you never even had a plan. Add-on complete.
Nuke!
SCV's under
Where?
attack. Safe deploy.
Where could he be nuking? Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? Dude. Oh, he canceled it.
Allied forces are attacking.
I can't reveal the cruisers yet.
More gas. How many guys is that 1 out of 3? Your allies' base is under. Nope. No building there.
Good job, huh? Oh, really? Will do. You gonna get me?
Your ally has engaged the enemy.
Oh my god. You know, taking those
SCVs
extra
are under
resources
attack.
early is so
Your ally is
helpful.
fighting the enemy.
Mutas!
Need more minerals. You require more Vespene gas. Allies' base under siege.
Oh my
You
god,
both
shut
know you
up.
need them. Your ally needs your help. It's that desperate.
This guy is insane. I will nuke my own
The enemy is
face.
attacking your base.
As long as it
You
takes
must
yours with
construct
it.
Additional supply depots.
This is not the first time. This is like the third
Better
time.
than hitting yours, I guess.
I can't make orbitals. I lost my Rex. All of them.
Can't build there. Your SCVs are on strike because of your poor management.
We're gonna make the most well-tucked in sensor tower. I guess you could just target it, but
Not enough minerals. Are you saturated?
that's a matter of
yet?
principle.
Not enough minerals.
I have 63 SCVs, and it's anyone's guess where they are.
Whatever that.
Need more minerals.
It's right here.
You can.
Is that gonna reach? We'll send out 2 cruisers. Don't want to reveal my true strength. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Meters are a bit optimistic.
Allied base needs your help. Your CC, you require more Vespene gas. Insufficient energy.
What's going on? Huh? Will do.
Protect the sensor tower.
And still in the game? Nice. Your allies fighting the enemy for once. Your allies' forces are attacking. CC upgrade done. You remember this time? Not enough gas, but I'm sure you'll have more than enough later.
We're rebuilding the front.
Your command center?
Never be
You
too
took all
careful.
the
I'm
minerals
getting
from that
another
cluster.
sensor
You
tower.
can't build there.
Oh my god, and another one. Because that way the SCV will pop itself out of that area.
Upgrades finished up.
What's going on?
Needs more energy. This game is tiring.
What is it? Patching you through.
Here come the swarm house.
Yes.
Let's create some
The
panic.
enemy's all over your SCVs.
He's going for the sensor tower!
Upgrade your CC is now complete. Mineral pack is gone. It's not coming. Your upgrade is complete.
I don't know how to get it. I'm gonna need a medevac to drop in again.
Your ally needs your help. It's that desperate. You're all mined out of that mineral field. A mineral field has been.
Neither of us have even
Allies base
bothered
under
with that
siege.
left
We
side.
both know you need it. Mined out of that cluster. Still in the game? Nice.
I'm gonna try to take. Oh wait, what?
Mineral field complete.
Oh wait, excuse me.
Not enough energy.
You failed? Go ahead. SCV ready. Patching. Oh, really? What is... Well, yes, Commander.
Your ally has engaged the enemy.
En route. Patching you called in the fleet. I'm on it. You hail? What is it?
Use mules to draw out the Widow Mine hits.
Your ally is fighting the enemy.
And a nuke.
Max supply. It's time to make some bad
Oh, he lost it. Jump! The battle's escalating.
Your allies fighting the enemy for
Call in reinforcements.
max supply. Time to raise your TPM. Maxed out. Let's start. Terran.
Oh no!
Your allied base is getting knocked around. Your allied base is under attack. You're all maxed out. It's a WTF level unit.
We need repairs on the field.
Maximum supply. It's time.
Oh, there's a siege tank.
Turrets. You maxed out. Can't build anymore.
Take it. You hail.
Send in another Gorgon.
Oh, really?
You know what? A lot of bones in that trench.
Max supply. It's time to make some bad choices.
Parasitic bomb. Wake me up when they have a real anti-air capability. What do you mean they don't have one? They're Zerg! Assimilation successful. Disregard. Delay that order. We're moving out. Send in another Gorgon.
Enemies attacking your allies' base. Better than hitting yours, I guess. You're all maxed out. It's a W.
Yes, Commander.
Allies' forces are under attack. I hope they're in front.
Yeah, whatever.
Can't build there. Your SCVs are on strike because of your poor management. Max supply. Time to raise your TPM.
Send in.
Course laid in. Yes, Commander. Patching you. Huh?
Nope. No building there. Allies base needs your help. That Vespine gun.
What's going on?
Maximum supply. Your SCVs will be DED if you don't stop them. Your precious base took dozens of APMs. Maxed out.
Yep. That's a battle cruiser.
Course laid in.
You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Your allies' forces are attacking and building.
Where is his spire with all this? Oh, there we go. Take one with you.
Yes,
Out of gas at that geyser, but turrets only cost minerals.
yes, Commander. Who called in the fleet? What is it? Will do.
What? I could have scanned.
By the numbers.
Mineral pad is gone. Your allies' base is under attack. Mind out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice. Your ally needs your help. Allies' base under siege. We both know you need them.
We can use some help here. Who called in the fleet? Oh, really? Yes, Commander.
When they least expect it. But think of the economic damage from scanning so much. You'll never be able to gather enough minerals. How do you Yamato all the different units instantly? Rapid fire. I have Yamato bound to C, which is one of my rapid fire hotkeys. So just like snipe or a corrosive bile.
Patching you through.
So just jump, and then you can queue them up while they're jumping in, which is convenient, and then... Don't you end up Yamatoing the same unit? I mean, yeah, it happens. But I'd rather... Is my teammate still in the game nuking himself? Yeah, indeed he is.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, that's the neat part. Like when Protoss recalls, they're vulnerable on both sides of it. They can be attacked, they can't attack themselves or really do anything. Terran is invulnerable and can queue up a massive cannon that one-shots or two-shots pretty much every unit in the game. So another customary example of Terran like having stuff that seems like it should be Protoss, but way cooler and more functional. If you don't manually target, if it doesn't actually hit a target, it won't hit anything. All right, it doesn't automatically target because of that. It's not cyclones. All right, so, but, all right, just a few more plays. Be right back. Handicap.
I'm sure this one will be better. Ah, yes, my CC, my 12 CC. Ah, how did it know my build? 13 CC. Timing. No minerals for that. I don't even know if that's the right spot. You got no minerals. Good job. SCV ready. Zerg Terran. Yeah.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Oh yeah, you need a supply depot still before you can get a barracks. Fun fact.
You must construct additional depots.
No. What is the mutation this week? I liked last week's a lot, but it was mostly just the units are harder to kill, and you have to kill them twice, which, you know, those are my favorite. Because they don't take any extra thinking, just more firepower. Fast and Resurrection people roam the map? That doesn't sound so bad. Oh wait, aren't reanimators an absolute disaster? Wait, are reanimators and propagators the same? No, they're not. Propagator. I remember when the first co-op designer, I believe it was David Sohm, showed me propagators live. I'm like, wow, what is this shit? And I lost in about 2 minutes. So, that was a... Oh yeah. Wait, am I allowed to talk about this? I'm pretty sure it's been announced. It's just, you know, I can't talk about specifics, but yeah, Stormgate now has co-op progression and new heroes, which you'll see soon. If you haven't yet watched any videos or anything like that. The new build, it looks a lot better. Every build has looked a lot better, but it's starting to get some personality now. I feel like the game has... I do agree with the criticism, it kind of looks generic. But they're starting to add in, like, with more units and heroes, clearly some more personality. Like, to the factions. I heard Infernal is OP. There's been balance changes, and also, who gives a shit? Terran was OP during the StarCraft 2 beta, and they're still complaining, so...
CC upgraded, but at what cost? Command Center upgraded.
This better be good. Bad news?
I think it was a lot of the light. What I noticed when I was streaming Stormgate the last time with the old build was the lighting. So you see in SC2 how the camera is... Well, in this case, this is actually a day-night cycle map, so it looks kind of weird, so it's not a good example. But usually the camera is like top-down. Stormgate, for some reason they made the decision, which I think they've adjusted, has decided the light source is below and the shadows go like up or to the side.
More supply.
And I think that's part of why it looks so weird compared to like SC2 is most RTS games have like a top-down light source. Going from like the up or the side makes everything like it looks wrong. It just like it looks off. I don't know. That's probably just me. After many years, oh my god. Just like, struggling. All the models look like they're standing on a spotlight. It feels like it contrasts with the environment design. But the new Shadows. Now, performance is another thing. I haven't looked at that at all, but I will be able to stream it alongside everyone with the open beta and stuff. I chose to wait to cast any matches until we get the new build with the new units and balance changes and UI updates. Can I announce this as well? Alright, don't tell anyone. Wishlist today to get into the beta. Use the wishlist command. It'll be with Steam Next Fest if you're not already in it, but customizable hotkeys.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Thank God. Alright. It's a battle cruiser. It's always a battle cruiser.
SCV somebody. It's a disaster.
At least I'm Terran, so I can counter it.
Not enough energy. Build there.
There's only so much micro you can do. Vikings actually outrange it and move faster, so.
More supply depots.
Transformation systems.
You must construct
Without
additional supply
Yamato,
depots.
you can't really do anything. Besides, you know, kill dozens of SCVs before they kill you.
Yep.
Not enough energy.
Bad news. Go ahead.
Can't build there. It's like you never even had a plan.
You ready for war? SCV ready.
Mind out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice.
What's going on?
We haven't scouted at all.
You must construct additional depots.
SCV ready. Fighter.
But yeah, I am, like,
Supply depots
I
are
am
short.
excited for it.
Supply.
What's our target?
I feel like I'm getting to the point where there's not enough hours in the day again. I'm really trying to manage it better than I did last year. But, like, YouTube is doing better than ever and all that, so.
No building ramp.
And I still, like, it would be very weird not to stream as much as I do. So I'm trying to figure out a balance on that.
Needs more energy. This game is tiring.
Yep. Made for
Both YouTubes, by the way. Like and subscribe.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Let's get into the fight. Ready to plunder. And roll. Ready. You ready for war?
We're joining the tourney.
Fight or flight.
There's a tourney.
Your CC is now BCC, a better command center.
In the rear with the geek. Huh?
Can't build there. Your SCVs are on strike because of your poor management.
SCV ready. Queued up, ready to go. Transformations. SCV ready.
SCVs under attack. Save the boys.
Ready to plunder.
That could be problematic.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Liberation time.
Let's get into the fight. Fighter, you ready for war?
There's a whole lot of
Need more
Stormgate
energy.
tourneys. Wow. I've heard about a one with professionals that
Inbound.
I've definitely heard about at least one. But I probably won't be playing.
Mineral patch is gone, and it's not coming back.
Made for battle. What's going
Oh god. Is this day or night? I'm pretty sure this is daytime.
Your add-on is all done. Build supply depots. Yes, again. An upgrade's been completed. You must construct additional supply depots. More gas. How many gas? Insufficient energy. You need more gas.
I'm going
for that.
advanced ballistics
Not
and
enough
mass
research
liberators,
finished.
even though battle cruisers are definitely better because it's fun. Come on out. You know what?
Add-on complete.
Let them scout.
More gas.
Actually, I think this side is more technically my base.
Reporting for action.
You require more Vespine gas.
Not that I necessarily should abide by that, but
You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief.
Reporting for action.
You can't build there. Your precious base. It took dozens of APM to build.
well, this is what I get for lifting the Rex.
The enemy is attacking that.
Now we dealt with it here. Battle cruisers!
Your allied base is getting knocked around. Your own upgrades finished up. You need more gas. Add-on finished up. You picked that one? More gas.
Okay.
How many guys is that 1 out of 3?
Only one.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field.
Well, besides
complete.
these two.
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
Your command center? Better than ever.
Yep. Let's get into the
Liberation is at hand. Perfect.
Not enough minerals. Need more minerals. Not enough minerals. Are you saturated?
Good. Now I have your attention.
Insufficient energy.
100 long. Yep.
Thank you, TDK.
Reporting for action. Need something got freedom? Ah! Incoming orders.
Go ahead. Ready.
Standing by. Attention!
Not enough energy. Mined out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
How can we help?
SCV ready.
As you
Add-on
say.
is good to go. Mineral patch is gone. And it's not coming back.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
All hands to battle stations.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Reporting for action.
Yeah. Woohoo! Overtime.
We're returning fire! How can we help?
Go ahead.
Can't build there. It's like you never even had a plan.
Building armor first, I think.
Big job, huh?
No minerals.
We'll
Forces
work
under
on the
attack.
ghosts.
The boys are next.
Reporting for action.
SCV ready.
Research complete. But have we learned anything?
Liberation is at hand. Reporting for action.
You got no minerals. Good job keeping that money down. Not enough minerals. Base under attack. Time to get to the corner and pray. Upgrade completed. Your forces are just a little bit. The enemy is all over us. Your ally has engaged the enemy.
got freedom.
No more gas
Probably have a
left there.
planetary up
I'm
here.
CC upgrade done. You remembered.
And an ultra tight wall, which does not take much.
As you say. Perfect.
Upgrade completed. Your forces, a mineral field has been depleted.
Full speed.
Bad news? Go ahead.
You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. Can't build there. Your SCV upgrade is all done.
We have you on screen. Standing by. Flight plan is locked. Need some
CC upgrade done. You're at.
incoming order. How can we?
In the rear with the gear. Well, butter.
You're all mined out of that mineral field. You can't build there.
FTV ready.
Refineries offline. Your SCVs have no purpose in life.
Yep.
How many SCVs? 82. That's pushing it.
Research is done. Your forces are just a little bit better. Your ally needs your help. It's that desperate. Add-on finished up. Mined out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice.
Incoming order.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Easy.
Ghost reporting.
Research all done.
As you say.
Go ahead.
Your allies' forces are attacking.
Yep.
Liberation is the path. Yes, sir. How can we help? Attention. Easy.
Allies' forces are under attack.
I hope
mineral field depleted.
Sure thing.
+3 armor. You know what? He's got plenty of space in his base for command centers.
All done.
As you say.
Command center upgrade. Your allies fighting the enemy for once.
Where's that jump? Ah, yes. Oh, wait, that's ours. Can't distinguish.
CC upgraded, but at what cost?
Bad news? Go ahead.
Need something
Your command
liberated?
center? Better than ever.
Course set. Attention.
Your upgrade is complete.
He reacted.
We're returning fire. Of course.
Huh? What's going on? You.
Build there? That's a no.
Full speed.
Go ahead.
Can't build there. It's like you never even had a plan.
Commander.
Bad news?
Your team have 2 bases. He's working on 3, all right? And he's got... you can build a surprising amount of battle cruisers.
Perfect.
For this time.
Commander.
CC upgrade done. You remembered.
You scared me. I'm going. Go
Nope.
ahead.
No building there. You're all mined out of that mineral field. Maxed out. Let's start tearing them up. Can't build that Vespine geyser.
I'm here to help.
Refinery depleted. Where did it all? You can't build there.
How are you stuck? What? What?
Your army is under attack.
How is that
Your
a
patch
wall?
is gone, and it's not coming back.
It's madness.
CC upgrade done. You remember this time? You engaged the enemy. On purpose? Upgrade complete. But at what cost? You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief. A nuke mined out of that cluster. And still in the game? Nice.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Attention.
Timing is everything. And placement.
Course set. How can we help? We have you on screen. Moving into position. Incoming orders. Attention. Got freedom. Easy. We read you.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes. We have you
Army
on
under
screen.
attack. Stim to win.
Whose battle cruisers are those now? Oh, he did the jump.
Need something liberated?
Your SCVs will be HED if you don't stop.
He's just desperate. Because his entire base just died to battle cruisers. There's nothing to be done about it, mostly.
Your allied base is under attack. Mineral patch is gone. It's not coming back.
He's like, well,
Can't build there. Upgrades finished up.
Standing by. Full speed. As you say.
Winter wish he could update his voice pack. The team game ones are the ones I had the least experience with when I wrote it. I truly, now some of the other announcers have this issue as well. I truly didn't realize how often and how annoying hearing your allies are under attack is. Like, I knew it happened a lot, but literally constant.
Let's get into the fight.
Got free.
Oh, that did not go well.
Yes, sir.
Eventually, the battle cruiser. I intentionally avoided battle cruisers, but my teammate had no such restrictions. So, oh my god, what happened to that Ultralisk? Well, the ghosts are still there, so that's really what's important at the end of the day, I think. And this Widow Mine gets its like 17th hit. It didn't kill anything because corruptors just keep flying over it, but oh, another one.
How can we help?
Ghost reporting.
Oh, more.
Got freedom. Perfect. Ah,
The enemy engaged your forces.
Oh, the Terran can deal with it with map hacks on command.
yes, sir. Easy.
Unfortunate.
Ghost reporting. Go.
We read you. As you say. We have you on screen. How can we help?
We're just... Okay.
Ah, yes, sir. Got freedom.
Ghost reporting.
I guess we should get Caduceus Reactor as well. Go mine out this base. So while the battle cruisers essentially killed the entirety of the Zerg base, we didn't really capitalize on that, so...
Sure thing.
Nope, no building there. You're all maxed out. It's a WCS level. Your allies fighting the enemy for once. Out of gas and add-on is good to go.
As you said, we have you on screen.
No more gas. I'm sure it all went to the field trials. Research failed. Needs more energy. You took all the minerals from that cluster, you thief.
More supply for ghosts.
Need something liberated? Then we read you. Moving into position.
What's going on? Ah! You scared me! Yes, sir! Reporting. Big job, huh?
Ready for dust off.
You can't build there. Upgrades finished up.
Ready for dust off.
SCVs are
Build
under
there?
attack.
That's
It's a
enough.
disaster. Mineral patch is gone, and it's SCVs pressure
under
takes
attack.
a mineral field dumps in the antidote.
Wouldn't mind seeing a bit gratuitous.
Allies' forces are under attack. I hope they're in front.
Give me the sit rep. Solo.
Your ally has engaged. Not enough minerals.
I
Are
need
you
minerals.
saturated yet?
I'm actually down to 1 base of minerals. Thankfully, we have more options. Couple planetaries up here, maybe.
What's going on? Ghost reporting.
Now we gotta
You're all
be
mined out of
effective.
that mineral field.
Bad news?
Mineral field
Solo
depleted.
operative, right?
As you say.
Mined out of that
Sit
cluster.
rep.
And still in the game? Nice.
Of course.
Big job. Out with it. Ghost reporting.
Take a seat over here.
Ah! You scared me! It's your dime.
Standing.
So,
How can we?
Landing zone. Your base is under assault. The enemy is attacking your SCVs. Command center upgrade.
He definitely has
Allies
adrenal
forces
glands.
Are attacking. Landing
Oh
zone
my
is
god,
located.
there's so many SCVs.
Your forces are just
Take a seat, please.
solo operative, right?
Is that a siege tank? No, something burned.
Your
Oh wait, it
ally
is siege
fighting
tanks.
the enemy. Once. The enemy is all over your SCVs. Your CC is now a PCC, a better command center.
Acknowledge.
Now. Ah! You scared me!
The Zerg gave it up. Don't blame him on that. It actually
Give me the sit rep. Come again. Confirmed.
CC upgrade done.
Deploying. You're on.
Confirmed. I'm on it. Ghost. Copy that. You're on. Grim Reaper has arrived. Flying. Will do. Roger. Give me the sit rep. Okay.
A mineral field has been depleted.
Solo operative, right? Nothing to it. Sound? Go.
Technically, you can snipe larva. Wait. Yeah. That's a little difficult to do.
Confirmed. Okay.
This is called high skill micro.
Not enough.
Will do. Give me the sit rep. Deploy. Out with it. Roger.
Look at how much damage they have just as auto attackers.
Come again.
So what you're seeing there is the random attack delay, by the way, which is why the units feel like units. This is I'm gonna use AoE4 for another example, where units do not. Most of them have a random attack delay. So instead of, say, 1 second, a unit attacks somewhere between 0.98 and like 1.02 seconds. So that means, unless you're microwing exactly every time, they will start firing at slightly different times. And that's what contributes to them feeling like so organic. As opposed to like, just, you know, hive mind archers, for example. And eventually it'll just be everybody firing at different times, because after like 5 or 6 or 7 attacks. Why stutter stepping is higher DPS? Stutter stepping is not higher DPS. Necessarily. In fact, it's usually less DPS. But, like, keeping all of your units in range and attacking as opposed to having to move or stuck behind others is what it does. But, like, stutter step doesn't... So... There is no way to, like, really attack cancel and get higher DPS, but the movement part is the key part. Like, some other games, you may actually be able to, like, glitch out another attack. Like, I remember in They Are Billions, which you can do with the Ranger attack. If you spam A-click, apparently you just, like, with the Rangers in order to defend early, but nothing like that. Yeah. But here, attack canceling allows you to micro better, but it doesn't increase your outright. Like, if the units are just sitting there attacking each other, it doesn't increase that DPS. But, like, if somebody's running away or you're in a fight, or, like, the effective DPS is stutter stepping. Like, there's a reason the Marines do that. It's because they can move pretty quickly, so they can move around the fight. Like, nothing's played on, like, the unit tester paper, which... The comments always let me know on those shorts. It's like, did you know that if those roaches were microed, they would have done better? It's like, yes, that's true. True. But most people don't care, so... Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the... it was this easy to snipe. Check out my rapid fire hotkeys guide. I apply it to snipe, purification nova, Yamato cannon. Corrosive bow is the obvious one, but... Some players will use rapid-fire hotkeys for essentially everything, which is a bit much, but like warpins, all that. Warpins are a big one. That's very helpful. But thank you for watching the SC2 tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the YouTubes. If you missed the show match from earlier, then make sure to check it out on the second channel YouTube VOD. There's going to be a lot more second channel stuff coming up. I'll be streaming the storm. Well, I'll be streaming here, but on Twitch. But also, I find VODs on YouTube to be easier to manage and navigate in almost every way. So that's why we do that. So, like and subscribe. Thank you, everyone, on the second channel. And probably play Path of Exile and turn my brain off. Actually, or turn my brain on, but in a very different math. I'm going to anger a lot of people. But most people just chilling.